Can't help it. He's dashingly handsome.
We are live. Can we all make wee faces? We're live.
Yes.
Live.
We are
They
live.
should be hitting it right about now.
Oh my goodness.
Hey guys! Totally wasn't making fun of our gnome.
Yeah, no, it's
there we
fine.
go.
I'm totally a valued member of this party.
Dude,
Rebel
please
leader.
remember that I actually texted you telling you how much I loved you while I was watching it.
You did do that. That's true.
Never miss again.
Is it time, Destin?
We're here. Oh, yes.
Yes, we are, and we're live, and the chat's hype, and look at them.
Well, I guess we'll just dive right into it, won't we?
Did the tweet get sent out? Did the tweet get sent out? I need to retweet it.
What did you break? You broke
Oh
something?
no, he's gotta go get dressed.
No, Mike broke something.
That's not something.
I didn't say that. Uh,
Oh, Angie's watching.
yeah!
Sweet face. Sorry, I'm going through Twitter and I'm like, because I can't get on the fucking Twitch chat, so I don't know who's watching.
Oh, God.
Dustin, did it get tweeted out?
He did it earlier because
Oh, right,
we were
he's
already
there.
live earlier. Here, I got one.
It's fine. Everybody who follows me follows me.
I got it. You're good. There. I said, and we're live. Prepare your butts.
Perfect.
And get in here.
Should we prepare?
So those of you in chat, you should go to my Twitter and go retweet that, because I would love to see this viewership tonight be the highest that we have ever had. Because why not?
Yeah, okay.
I have-
He's been away for a month.
It's so far has been.
I have numbers. I can check Twitch.
Check later. We don't.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
check it
check
now.
later.
Just tweeted my favorite thing. He retweeted Angie and he said, "It's been 3 billion years."
Look, we're live now, and
Oh.
go retweet my tweet.
And it's time.
And it is time. So,
And we shall begin
Oh, useless word.
shortly. Once this works.
You'll end up flaccid in your own claw.
Here we go.
I'm so excited.
Last year on Half-Assed Crew, the Half-Assed Crew chases down Zell Blackborough, former Lord of Timberside, ousted by Rayron and his people. Tracking him down to the town of Ashborne, with the help of half-orc Rollo, they infiltrate Cella Keep. And all hell breaks loose when Thorgrin attempts to deceive some guards, and Redemption plays master improv artist as Zell himself. Trapped in the middle of Joy Cella's Keep in Ashborne, Reed puts up the ultimate ruse as he continues his illusion of Zell. It appears the real Zell was away on a mission retrieving an ancient artifact for a mysterious Talona. Reed does his best to lead the lady along, but things take a wild turn when Zell himself appears at the top of the stairs. Double trouble rears its ugly heads as both Zells attempt to persuade the lady of the house. Hot heads are quickly cooled as Zell conjures Talona's presence, and before anyone can do anything, offers Lady Cella's life to the disembodied voice. It appears Talona is soul-searching for our beloved half-assed crew on her list. With the lady dead and Zell high on the voice of his god, the battle rocks on. Reed has enough time to warn his friends that Zell is home, just as Zell summons Dow to fight at his side. However, these adventurers are not to be trifled with, and Zell is long overdue for a proper ass-kicking. Between Rollo, Tuck, Aldrich, and Reed, the dastardly Zell meets his match. As he nears the end of his life, Zell pulls one more dick card from his sleeve, by sacrificing himself and perhaps taking some of them with him. With Zell now extra crispy, our uninvited guests are greeted by Talona, and she is not happy. With a diss to her now charred chosen one, she brings the house down around our heroes in an attempt to take their lives once again. In a mad dash, the half-assed crew escapes into Ashborne proper. What will happen in Season 2? Let's find out now as Half-Assed Crew plays D&D!
Yay!
Very
Did
good
we
job.
have a title for the last episode? Because I had one that I thought of.
I didn't have a title.
Between two Zells.
Between two
Yay.
Zells! She's got it, ladies and gentlemen. And now I must go, because I am overdue for another engagement.
Oh, so good.
Oh no, it's the best.
Oh, Dustin. Oh my goodness. So much love in my heart.
Oh, look at Ari.
Lots of love from the chat.
He's got to show off the T-shirt.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh man, I haven't worn this thing in a while.
I should... Yay!
Hello, I'm back again. That's great.
Oh my goodness.
Yay! Did you have to dry clean your beard? Or...
A dwarf never dry cleans his beard, lassie.
He's like, maybe I should have.
It's
Maybe
aged.
I should
It's
have.
aged to perfection. Oh, but I have this dilemma again.
The struggle's real.
And that's
not
the
easy
show,
being a
everybody.
bard.
That's it.
See you in the next 30,000 years.
Oh god, this is gonna be great. I'm so excited. We haven't played since
December 4th.
December 4th was the last time this group
December
Not that we're
played
counting.
Yeah,
together.
Oh, I was.
So
I have been.
That's the joke.
we've been playing, just not.
The Froga. That's also good.
So
Sorry.
let's get the show on the road.
Let's do it.
Awesome.
Yeah,
All right.
let's heal us.
So you guys
Probably need to take the healing potion.
had just managed to come out of the crumbling keep around you. Talona had spoken to you guys and basically said that she wasn't quite finished with you and that you had not seen the last of her. You know, typical bad guy villain stuff.
Bitch behavior.
Classic villain.
So, you guys, it's the 6 of you, as well as Rollo is still currently with you, kind of trudging down the path away from the crumbling house. There was the floor basically opened up beneath you, almost as if an earthquake had occurred, just in that one centralized area. And as you turn around and look back up at the house, you can see bits of brick and debris kind of falling down into where the hole was. The house itself is still standing, you could say, but there are definitely, you know that there was destruction there because you can see windows broken and pieces, part of the roof is caved in, and there's just a lot of, it looks like a mess. It's still standing on its own, but it's not pretty by any means. So currently, you guys are walking down this path here. At this point, you're probably down at the crossroads, right by the edge of the wall, to head back into where the actual city itself is. Down over here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Is there a guardhouse or anything?
It would be to your right. Yeah, there's it's a guard station right at the edge of the wall.
Alright.
Also, about this point, it's like midday.
Oh, because I want to bust in there, dropping the unconscious guard that I still have on my shoulder.
I forgot about that.
How generous
Also
of
have
you.
one of those.
We've forgotten about that guy like 8 times.
The only one that.
Tuck never gave a shit, so...
Ow, shit.
Alright. So,
Pick yourself.
Oh, shit. I've just done lots of bad things. Sorry.
Things happened.
so you want to head over to the right towards the guard, to the guardhouse?
I am.
Okay.
While
you
he's
walk
doing
over.
this, can
Go
I
ahead.
reach into the bag of holding and pull out a healing potion?
Yes, if the rest of you want to do any healing or whatever of sorts,
How is everyone
Well-
on health?
Shitty.
Don't waste the potion, dear. Don't waste the potion. Come here.
I walk over. I don't know why I did this. I walk over.
And I take her hand. And I just sort of give her a wink. And I cast. Carol.
He doesn't cast anything. He just.
There you go, dear.
Oh, thank you, darling.
No problem.
That is
Dustin,
much
you might have
better.
to refresh.
I
This is a text going in and out for me. And chat said that we lost Doug.
There you go.
Okay.
Nope. It's tuck.
I'll start. I'm still here.
Alright, now I
If
can
he's
hear you.
still
Did you
hear
just
you.
go to audio?
Hello.
Yeah, she just
Did you
went to
hear
audio.
us?
She's not coming back for me, so.
Yeah, she's not coming back to me either. I can hear her.
Now. Is that okay?
Oh,
She's gone tuck bot for me.
Yep. Australian internet, no!
Yes, chat, please. Chant for good internet for Tuck.
Yes.
Poor baby.
Can you?
Pray to the Australian
Yeah, we
internet.
can hear you.
Yeah, we can
Yes.
hear you.
Yes,
So you
yeah.
can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's fine. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna follow Aldrich to the guardhouse if we're not all going. I don't know.
Might
What's
as well all go. I was just concerned about,
Alright.
health.
Is that better, dear?
Yes, much. Thank you, darling.
No problem.
I spit out some blood as I watch them.
Tucker, you're alright?
Bitch, you already got healed.
That's not normal.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I spit out some more.
I don't believe you.
I think there's a problem where you're bleeding in your mouth or something.
Bleeding's not supposed to be
It's not-
internal. It's supposed to
I
stay
pushed
in.
Audrey over to tuck, and I just say, I don't care if she doesn't want it here anyway.
Alright. Come here, lass. And I just sort of sing a little song. To her.
Good. Da 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 da.
I
Da da da
suppose.
da.
You'll feel better after I'm done. Wow. Oh,
Well,
well, a
That's
horrible roll.
fine.
13's good though.
I'm going to need to rest
13
after
is-
this.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty, so you guys head over to the guard tower after having your
Yeah,
bard
it's good.
heal a few people up. You get over to the guard tower, and they're currently stationed like up high, kind of on the actual wall itself. And at the moment, their attention was drawn to the house that just kind of started collapsing. However, the one kind of catches a glimpse of you guys, sees the unconscious guard, and goes, "Oi, were you just up there?"
We found this man. He was unconscious. We just really needed to bring him somewhere where we thought that he might be able to get help. Can you help him?
Make a deception roll.
Shit.
First one of the new year.
There we
Go.
go.
I'm not good at
You
this.
sound like Kit. Heaving bosoms and everything.
Oh God.
Alright,
First
shit.
roll of the new year.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Royce isn't good at lying.
Ugh.
Why is she the first to jump to it?
So,
Wow, I haven't heard that laugh before.
so
It'll be one of those nights, people.
as Aldrich has the unconscious guard over his shoulder, the guard looks at you as you're kind of like, "Oh, he was unconscious. We brought him here, and I don't know." And he's just kind of looking at you like,
What does this bitch think she is?
Your friend took a hard knock on the head. He'll be fine when he wakes up and I dump him outside the tower.
You didn't answer my
Okay,
question.
bye.
Were you just up there? At the house? At Cella Keep?
Yes.
And you didn't answer my question. Do you like your head on your shoulders?
Make an intimidation roll.
Oh, God.
He kind of...
Can it be with it? Can it be
No.
with advantage?
No. He kind of
Fuck.
pauses for a second, and he's like, I do, yes.
Answered your question.
But
Good. Good. Good to know.
Just checking. It's a question I ask everyone.
we've been hearing stories from up there recently of terrible things coming from that house, and we he kind of looks up at it again at the house that is now in more and more pieces as it continues to kind of crumble in on itself.
Slightly falling in.
Yep. Did you do that? Did you?
No, we definitely did not.
Is it good or bad if we did that?
Be confident.
I mean,
That was not
do is a very, very strong word.
I suggest you
you
just
have-
burn the place down and just walk away.
It's
Like,
not
there's a
bad
difference between
things.
there's a difference between did and
Had
happened.
done too. Had done too.
Right, it's just a matter of semantics, you know.
But we did not do it.
But
It
we're
was
not
not
paying
a
for
thing
anything
that
either.
we
If
did.
it's whichever way
He
is
kind of
good,
looks at his
that's what we...
buddy as you guys are now just sitting there rambling on, trying to dig yourself out of the hole.
Arguing about semantics.
Who's letting me
look at his buddy.
talk? Why are y'all letting me talk?
I'm just standing there with my arms crossed looking at Aldrich.
And he goes,
I'm doing the same thing. I just wanted to dump him off and leave.
Look, we saved this
goes-
man. Can we just go? I mean,
we should probably go get Lord Merrick.
and who's Lord Merrick?
How many lords are in this town?
We're in a new town,
Just
Aldrich.
one. This is a new
Yeah.
town.
Lord Merrick
Good
is
job.
in charge of this.
Aldrich, it'll be fine. It's just let me do the talking. Remember, I talk to lords. You
Good,
Kill
good
them.
idea.
Was the guard we dumped a city guard, or is he like wearing the same uniform, or?
Was he a was he subcontracted? Was he?
Well, was he like
Oh, yeah,
Lord
that's
Cell
right.
or Lady
Credentials.
Celis' own guards, or?
From now, as you're pointing this out,
Well, I'm asking you that.
oh, well,
We would
He's
know
not.
in uniform. Okay. Well, there.
or do not have matching uniforms on.
All right. Sweet. All right, go ahead.
So,
So we just dumped this guy on there. Awesome.
he was
We do
definitely, he
that
looked
and
definitely
leave.
like he was more of just Lady Celis's personal guard, or even potentially Zell's hired to watch after the keep, that kind of thing.
Right.
So the guards are kind of side-eyeing each other, look down at the unconscious guy. They're like, I mean, we can leave him here.
That
They're-
sounds great.
That's a good idea. Really glad you came up with that. You're really smart.
So we're just gonna drop him here, and then we're gonna go.
Well, you should. We
Yeah.
should go get Lord Merrick.
You know, you don't. He's lords are always busy. Trust me, I know. I dealt with one once. They're just always busy. This is just nothing. You know, we'll just be on our way.
I don't.
And you're
we
just gonna
should-
leave. You're just gonna leave him here,
I
bloody.
mean, it's not ours.
That's
I'm
good.
picking him
That's
up.
good.
Be a good Samaritan. Why would Tuck say
I'm
this?
picking him
This is
up.
what I
I'm
would
walking
say.
away.
Okay.
All right, I'll follow. Yeah, no, I'm gonna follow
Starts
him.
walking away from the guards, and they're just kind of like,
Thanks a lot, you worthless.
you can.
Drake.
You can definitely tell that they were completely thrown off guard by you guys coming, and they were more intrigued with the fact that the house was falling apart than the fact that you guys came out of there with an unconscious body.
Those really aren't good guards. This town is kind of shite.
Now, let's go to
Imagine
see
the
if
town
we
was
can...
attacked. Did you see that attack?
I
People are
don't.
like throwing boulders at the city walls. Have you guys seen that?
Do you think we should go talk to
Public,
this?
We're not gonna, muster the guard or anything and go investigate.
Perhaps we should
Yeah,
go.
does anything happen? Like, do people come running towards the house at all, or?
Or they're just like, oh, it sells the place.
You can go ahead and make a group perception check, all of you.
Okay. Perception. Perception. Is
17.
Reach is
12.
really hung up by the fact that they're not caring. Why? Why are they not caring?
You got a 12, Aldrich?
Yeah, I got
Alright,
12.
so Aldrich, Ross, and Thordrin, you guys, are you guys starting to walk back towards the town itself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you guys are walking, as you get farther and farther away from the house, it's harder to tell that anything happened. Because it is still standing and it was on a hill above the town itself, that it doesn't, like, you know that stuff happened, so, like, to your eyes, like, you can tell that windows are broken and there's, like, a piece of the roof that's missing, but to somebody who is just in the town itself, it's not something that they would pick up on.
Alright.
So you can assume that there's probably no immediate investigation that's going to be going on unless the two guards that you just left behind decide to go fetch their lord.
That's probably a
and
50-50 chance.
pick their jaws up off of the floor, put them back in their mouth, and go get him.
Do you think we should talk to this lord of the town? I mean, they might want to know that. I don't think Zell has a good reputation. Wayward, you know Zell more than any of us do. I don't know if you know anything about this town, but
Would I know anything about Ashborne?
You would not really. No.
All right. Your guess is as good as mine, Thordrin. I don't know. I guess it's probably a good place to start.
well, we should get this man
To
help
find this.
either way.
I say we take him to the nearest medic tent or whatever, and then we find some place to stay for the night. We lay low, and then we head back to wherever the hell we're from. Timberside.
We do need to let the other Black Barrow know that Zell is no longer
Exactly.
a problem.
Exactly.
Well,
But
I could in theory take care of that.
Oh, we have that piece of.
Depends though on a couple things. How far is it to the other place?
3 days travel.
I need a distance.
What's the range on the thing that you're gonna ask?
That's what I'm
You
trying.
give me that, and I could tell you.
I'm trying to find it now.
We're 3 days away from them.
Yes,
Away from
but that's
who?
by road for
Timberside.
rough terrain. I'm
To the town we came
bird
from.
flies, and I'm trying to find the dang bird
Oh,
Oh, you're
Let
a
me click.
messenger.
figurine. Is it?
yeah.
I put a picture
I keep
of him
going
in
back and forth over the dang thing.
Technically, Timberside is the place we woke up hungover in.
No,
No,
that
no,
was.
no, that's
yeah.
not
Oh, okay.
bridge or whatever.
Oakenbrook
Wait, look
is-
at the notes that I made.
Oakenbrook is where we started.
This was
You find it?
Look at all the notes I made. I have Talona with a question mark.
I even drew her symbol.
Go ahead, Reed.
Yeah, she has a symbol.
Wait, what?
silver statuette of a raven can become a raven for up to 12 hours.
I'm such a bad note taker.
Once it has been used, it can't be used again for 2 days while in the form that allows you to cast an animal messenger spell on it at will. So I'm guessing if it took us 2 or 3 days to walk, it's probably outside of range for a 12-hour flight.
Didn't we have that transcription like paper?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's
We
what I
got
was
that
thinking too.
paper.
Do I? I think.
Oh
Who
yeah.
was the last one to use
Didn't
that?
that work?
I don't
was the
have
last
it. I
one.
don't know.
I was the
Hey,
last
by
one to write on
way,
it, but I
Zell's
don't.
dead. Talona? Question mark?
Hello?
Send money to this address, please and thank you.
We don't have an address. We need to leave. We need to
I have a
buy
piece of
shit
roll-
to go back.
I have a
We-
piece of
we can't
piece of
leave
rolled
till we-
parchment, but
We can't leave till we tell Lord Merrick what it was
Why
in
do we
his
have to
town.
tell them?
Well, I don't think anybody.
Because there's some kind of demon goddess
Yeah,
apparently residing here.
that voice did not make me feel happy in my. Never mind.
That's why
But-
we should be not here. We should get as far away as possible.
We
As
can't
you
leave this city without
guys
telling them.
are
God,
talking
you're
about
right. I know. Oh, I just want to be selfish. God, this is
Um,
awful.
as you guys are talking about this and kind of walking back into town, you catch a glimpse of something moving in the air out over and above where the harbor is.
do we
Is it a hawk?
perception check that
It
shit?
is not a hawk. It is larger than a hawk.
I was gonna say, it must be big if we just all noticed it.
Yes.
I can't notice my own feet.
It's
Reed falls to the ground.
it's big.
Raise-
And
I
it's
have
coming, it's descending in towards where all the docks and stuff are. You guys,
What?
it appears to be, it has the shape of a ship.
Oh, it's an airship.
Oh my god, what?
What's that?
what? A what? What?
It's just a ship floating in the air?
Yes, and it looks like it's coming into dock. You guys have never seen one of these before? They're
No
not,
shit.
Aldrich.
they're not exactly common in this world.
Which
There's-
has a name now.
Yes, in Astea, the continent of Astea.
Wow. Fancy.
Tuck readies her axe because she has no fucking idea what this is.
I tug on Aldrich's side. I'm like, Aldrich, I think I'm drunk. Do you see a ship flying in the air?
Well, I must have drank what you did because I see the same thing.
You didn't steal
Aren't
You
my
always
stuff, did
drunk,
you?
children.
A what? I know. I
Aren't you
ride.
always drunk?
I ride a nice level, dearie. It's
I
it's
ride
called
a
the Dwarven
buzzwave.
Standard. We just sort of
Oh,
stay
Instead.
right at pinnacle, ready to go up if we need to, but never down. We don't go down unless it's in a hole, because that's what we also do. But
Children,
yeah,
it's fine. It's
all right.
fine.
I just
As you guys are standing there discussing whether you're drunk or not, Rolo, who is still with you,
Oh yeah.
looks up and he goes, "Oh yeah, those are kind of new. They're powered by air elementals, actually."
oh, you're still
Um,
here.
Don't talk to him like that.
Give me my flashback.
Children.
What?
He pulls it out of his.
Yeah, don't talk to Tuck's boyfriend like that.
He hands it back
Children.
to
He
you.
was very helpful.
No, he was. I need that back.
Tuck
Yes.
will remember that.
Be
He
nice.
hands it back.
Was it
He
the
hands
Telltale
back the
game now?
flask.
Yep.
And he looks at you guys. He's like, "Could go check it out. They're probably coming in, bringing in people from what's the place called? From Lightshade, which is the town on the island on the other side of the bay. The dwarven city over there. They ferry travelers back and forth."
There's more than one land.
Well, we should probably.
Mad.
Should we take a look at that?
Uh-huh.
Your entire world has been rocked.
Yeah.
Rolo kind of looks at you and he's like, "It's probably good for you."
I
I
don't.
mean, we should
I-
probably check that out, but then I just look at the unconscious guard we're dragging.
Not
Oh
drunk.
yeah, we should take care of him first.
Rolo looks at you guys. He's like, "I'll take care of him."
Yeah, no.
No?
Are you
Take care of
What? Don't you
Thanks.
trust me?
No.
He's clearly proven himself. I'll just take care of him. It's fine.
You guys can go check out the fancy airship. Maybe go for a ride. I don't know. And I'll take care of the unconscious guard. I promise. I won't just throw him in a ditch somewhere. Maybe at a bar.
Aldrich, I think that DM is talking.
Yeah, I think the DM's talking. She just doesn't want me to do this.
I said
Look,
nothing.
I'm just saying.
Fine.
And so he kind of, you hand him off and you just sit him on the ground.
No, I hand him off.
All right. He throws him over his shoulder, and he looks at you guys. He's like, seriously, good luck. If you ever need me, I'll be here. Looks at you, Tuck, and he's like, good luck with your stuff as well. And he takes off headed towards the town, sort of to the right of where you guys were going.
Bye.
They finish saying their goodbyes.
Nice to meet you. Oh yeah, exactly.
It's fine now, Reed.
Why are you covering your eyes, man? There was nothing there.
Whatever, we ship it.
Oh man.
Um,
So let's go investigate this dock, I guess.
I guess. I'd like to also find a place to stay for the night because I'd like to get a full night's rest in before we leave tomorrow.
Oh,
And we need to make the decision, do we go and talk to Lord Merrick? Or do we let that be something that we allow other lords who know what they're doing to discuss?
Well, I don't know. That was quite a
we can
thing.
easily go and talk to Lord Blackthorn. Shit. Barrow. We can easily go back and talk to Lord Blackbarrow and tell him what happened and tell him to tell Lord Merrick. Keep ourselves out of it.
I mean, we're here now. We could just tell him and then let him handle it. We don't need to get involved.
I'm a little concerned about the fact that we've broken into it I really don't want to get arrested, is my entire point.
I don't think we'll get arrested, dear. That wasn't us. We didn't do a thing to the house.
Yes, but I don't.
Aside from
trust people,
infiltrating
and
from
lords
behind and.
They tend to be arrest happy, is my point.
Yeah, but we have Lord Blackborough on our side, in Timber's side. I'm sure lords talk to each other. That's all they like to do is write letters. Sorry, dear.
If I end up in chains, I'm blaming all of you.
Fair enough. We accept that.
That's an acceptable risk.
They're quite comfy.
It's totally reasonable.
Aldrich and I spent like a week in chains. They're not so bad.
I've spent far longer than a week in chains.
Well, yeah, I know that. But that one time, remember when I did that thing?
Well, I don't have any desire to spend any time in them, so... Well, alright, let's go look at this airship thing, and then let's find Lord Merrick, I suppose.
Alright. Tiberius walk towards the docks.
Alright. So, as you... So, as you guys are walking towards the docks, you start to get a clearer picture of the airship itself. It is still kind of coming in. You now see that there are ropes being thrown over the sides to kind of pull it down towards the docks for loading and boarding and whatever. And you guys,
Whoa.
Oh, hello.
did my
Oh my.
there it is.
My.
Yes. So you guys see this very large, kind of crudely crafted airship come into the dock. And you guys are still kind of far away, so you don't really see the full size of it quite yet. And you're not looking at it, you're not quite sure how the mechanics work. With Rollo saying that there's air elemental working as kind
It's fine, I'm just
keeping
on
it
audio
afloat.
only. It's fine.
And that kind of thing. So you guys keep walking closer. You're walking through the streets of Ashborne. There's people everywhere. You see humans, you see half-elves, you see a couple of gnomes, a couple of halflings, but majority is human and half-elf. And occasionally you do see a dwarf, but that's not until you get closer down to the docks. And eventually you guys make your way down there. It takes about 10-15 minutes to get down to the docks. And when you're down there...
Oh, you're spoiling us with all these maps.
Oh my goodness.
Docks.
Oh, this looks so good.
So,
Pretty.
you guys are down to the docks. There's a bunch of people everywhere. You now see that the airship itself has fully kind of landed right near the edge of the water. And it is massive. It looks like it could almost be a cruise ship in airship form.
Well,
It can hold a lot of people, and it is. You see people kind of starting to come off of it. A lot of the people coming off of it are dwarven in nature. Rollo had said that it was kind of like a ferry between Ashborne and Lightshade, which Lightshade is a dwarven city on the island across the bay. So you see a lot of dwarfs coming off the airship, and immediately they come onto the docks and they start either getting on other ships that are sitting, like boats that are sitting in the dock, or they go into the market right on the edge. A lot of them have packs and different things for trade and that various things of that nature. While you guys are getting kind of closer to the docks, I want you to perception check.
Perception check.
Perception check.
That's a
Everybody?
10.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
That's 2 nat
Everybody.
20s.
boom.
Oh.
Holy shit!
Dang, son.
A half-5 Thordran as we perceive.
Did y'all see that flying boat?
Now I don't realise I have feet. I'm just like, wow, that's a fucking skyship.
Dwarfs.
So-
Dwarfs.
Tuck's very distracted because she's never seen anything like this before.
Yep.
This is
Yeah, I have
all
no
new to
idea what's
her.
going on, really. I'm from the forest.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, again, most of you guys
I
have
would
never seen
understand.
one.
I would imagine that I would at least sort of like.
You
sort
would
of
get the
understand.
idea of it, but these airships are very recent and in their build. Like
Right.
the fact that they're now being made is kind of like a new technology that has come into this land, and the fact that somebody has harnessed the power elemental to power this thing is very new. Sorry, I'm trying to look through. I need a description. As you guys are looking around, you see a couple of sailors off to one side with a beautiful boat, sailboat or a sail ship, very much along the lines of. I mean, the best comparison is like the Interceptor from Pirates of the Caribbean. It's
Oh.
a big
So it's a
sail ship,
huge
but
ship.
very and fast. Yes.
Okay.
And so it's not quite as big as like the huge like fleet ships, but it's built for speed. And the more that you, Thordran, we and Ross look at this, Aldrich, what did you get perception-wise?
10.
Okay. So you don't notice this, but the more that you guys look at this,
We and Ross.
you can see that on the side of the ship, not near the waterline, but a little bit higher up, there's actually they look to have taken scraps of metal and bolted it to the side of the ship to almost give it like an armor covering. And as you guys kind of walk around the docks and get closer, the crew, you can assume the crew for that ship specifically is kind of standing outside on the dock, loading stuff on and just kind of messing around. And you see an older dwarf standing there. He currently has his back turned towards you, and you can see that there's actually he has like a cape, but when you look at the cape, it almost looks like the flag off of a ship. And he kind of looks disgruntled and pissed off. You can see him like looking up at the airship and looking back at his ship, and he's like, "Meh, meh."
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Before we go anywhere, I want to try something, guys. Hold on. And I take my like pack off and my sword and still like lay it down.
Oh my
on the
god,
dock.
yes.
And I walk to the end of the dock and I just step off it.
Wait, what are you doing?
Do you have
In
your ring
front of all these
on?
people.
I do. I've been attuned to it for a while. Since
Okay.
you gave it to me.
Hold on. I need to remember exactly what this thing does. I think it's literally just walking on water, right?
I assume I could just walk on water, but I don't know.
So you where?
How high up above the water is the dock? Is my only question.
That's
Shouldn't be
gonna.
that high.
There's depending on where you're at.
Well, I would go to a low point. I would just jump off, thinking that I'm gonna not go in the water.
That's fine. Where is this? I just want to double check and make sure that there's nothing funky.
Oh, please, let him just have a drink.
Oh, turns out it's cursed. Oh well.
Turns out Rolo was
Nope.
fucking with you.
So you,
Yeah.
as you kind of
God, that'd be
off
such a
the
Jetson
dock,
thing to do, too.
and you, for a second, your heart races because you just jumped into water. However, your feet hit solid ground, and it throws you off. And you kind of almost stumble for a second. And then you look down, and the waves are still lapping, and your shoes are getting a little wet, but you're
I'm not
standing.
sinking at all.
Nope. You're standing, and it feels like you're standing on solid ground.
Oh,
That's
it's so
amazing.
cool!
I just turn around and I like start laughing at you guys, and then I do like a little gnome jig.
I take out my flask and I'm like, I'm not drunk enough for this.
Okay, sorry guys. And then I climb back up in the dock. And
Was
I
there a
grab it.
point to that, Lauren?
We know it works.
I got
I
science, okay.
kind of nudge his shoulder, and I'm like, that was cool.
Yeah, it was. And I fixed
At
my
this
bit.
point, you
I
now
have to
notice
sniff you, and just like sniffing your shoes, like, like
You
looking
now
back at the
notice
water and sniffing your shoes.
that the older dwarf kind of has turned his attention to you guys, and is almost has this huge grin on his face. As he turns around, like, and you see this, you see that he has almost salt and peppered like hair, with a kind of scruffy beard, also still the same black and white in color. And as he starts walking towards you, you notice that on his right hand, he only has 2 fingers.
Right. I
He
see a
has-
dwarf. I haven't seen a dwarf in a while. I walk right up to him like, "Baradun look hi, my friend," and I pull out a flask in one hand and I shake his hand in the other. So
Which hand?
I shake his left hand with my left hand,
Shake his claw hand.
right? Yeah. I hand him a flask. with
His
my-
Desmond hand.
Yeah, I shake that hand.
Yeah. Sort of that hand.
Hang loose?
And he looks at you and he's like, Oi! This is fantastic! You're just the kind of people that I was looking for!
Oh, classic.
Oi! My name's Saladan! Nice to meet you!
So Dan, that's a weird dwarf name, my friend.
Sorry, I just got to take a moment to just really appreciate that. I'm just going to be out of character for a while. I'm just going to sit here and appreciate that. That's amazing.
I saw that coming.
I lean over to Aldrich. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I whisper, do you guys know this dude?
I have no idea who this crazy dwarf is.
Okay, just checking.
Damn, Aldrich turned down the salt level on those fries.
That's all I wanted to see.
So I give him the greeting and I hand him the flask. I'm like, that's the good stuff right there. You'll like that. Silver
Kinda
stout.
sniffs it. Oh,
Isn't that your
good
dress?
man! And he takes a swig of it. He hands it back to you, goes, we got a bunch of that stuff on board right now.
You got a bunch of silver stout?
Yeah, that's all the guys drink.
That's all you should drink, man.
Well, okay. You guys, is this the rest of your...
Oh yeah, these are my followers right here. I'm Thorgrin Silverheart, Bard Extraordinaire. Nice to meet you.
Followers?
Nice to meet you as well.
Followers? Thank you.
I keep very quiet. Yeah.
Look, I gotta tell you, you guys, it's perfect timing. We're also a ferry ship. Like, I'm assuming you saw the big one in the sky there.
I thought I was drunk at first, right? A flying ship.
Yeah, well, it's new, and it's taken all of our business.
Oh.
So Travelers has been coming down to these ports for years to come and go to Lightshade using our ship, our vessel, the fastest ship out there. However, now with the introduction of that thing, and he kind of points to the ship, almost staring it down with a glare, he's like, our business has slowed. Kind of reaches back and scratches his head. There have also there have been a number of attacks out in the bay that travelers seem to think that it's safer to be up in the air than in the water. So,
I would say that.
I'd have to agree with that. What happens if that thing stops working? That's a long drop.
exactly. See, that's what I said when they first brought it here, and I'm like, whatever. Anyway, I'm looking to hire a group of adventurers to come out with us, me and my crew here, and take care of whatever might be out there in the bay. I am offering coin, of course,
Aye? Coin?
for
How much
such
coin?
a endeavor. Pretty hefty price, too.
And that price would be
18,000 gold pieces.
18,000.
I start coughing.
18,000? Good lord, man.
Tuck can't even process that number.
The ferrying business is, very prosperous.
Half
when
now.
Well, if you...
there's- Half now? You're coming
sorry,
onto
what?
my ship, lass. It's on the ship.
Sorry, I'm just going to write down Salty Pete, and with a question mark, just to remember this beautiful moment. Okay, yep.
So,
I am. Go ahead, keep going. I don't take anything. I didn't say that. I'm just.
18,000?
Yeah.
I thought it.
You
At the
can't
mention
wreck
of
on that, you
18
said half now.
At the mention of the
I
money.
don't respond. I don't respond to it. Whatever.
He
So at the
looks at
mention
you
of the money,
guys. Yep.
I want descriptions of what this is, and any witness statements to this. I'm not accepting a contract this large without knowing what I'm fucking getting into.
He's a
Well-
bit serious.
Language.
What he said.
He kind of, the dwarf looks at you,
What he said.
and he's like, I know you're kind, and I can appreciate that. So, we have heard various different things. I have not actually seen the beast itself. And those who have not
No one
come
ever
back.
sees the beast. No one ever sees it.
However, there have been rumors, anywhere from a herd of giant sharks, or whatever the hell you would call that.
A pod.
Whatever. To the mention of a dragon turtle, and he kind of looks back over his shoulder at his crew, and then looks back at you guys and is like, I, for one, don't think it's that, because the boats would be in even tinier pieces than what they are currently.
So it's crushing entire ships.
Yes.
Wait. It's
Or
crushing
pieces
ships.
of it.
What?
There's something happening where there are pieces of the boat left in the bay.
Bermuda Triangle.
There's only pieces left, or that's it? Like,
Well, it's in pieces.
And there's
I
no.
see.
Are there survivors of these wrecks?
Not any that have come back ashore here.
I don't know. This sounds a bit dangerous. I wouldn't do it any
This
further.
sounds like a suicide mission.
I wouldn't do anything for. I'm not here to speak on part, but 18,000 is kind of cheap for this kind of thing. You know, at least 25.
Make a persuasion.
I mean, we're dwarfs here, right? I just gave you some.
Alright,
We have
persuasion.
other things to do.
Persuasion with advantage.
Oh!
you beautiful
That's
blind
funny.
bastard.
That escalated quickly.
He looks at you, and with his stubby hand, reaches out and he's like, "You got yourself a deal. 25,000 if you come out with us right now."
Right now, listen here. We might need a little bit of a rest.
I can't leave.
You
For
can
that.
rest on a ship. We're not. It usually attacks
Can
at
I roll
dawn.
insight?
Roll insight. Go ahead.
I would also like to roll insight.
Go ahead.
19.
Like, yeah, Tuck knows shit. What the fuck am I doing?
He
It's a good
is.
try.
He's genuine. He's very excited over the fact that you guys seem capable enough to handle yourselves, and that he may be able to bring his business back up. That seems to be his drive, is the fact that he has lost business over the fact that there's shipwrecks and this airship is now here. He doesn't seem to be deceiving in any way, shape, or form. He's an honest man who knows that he can't handle it by himself, and so is willing to pay whatever it takes.
25,000.
That's okay.
What say you, Vex?
Ross,
What'd you say?
I did good, right? You're supposed to go up, right?
You did wonderfully, darling. You did wonderfully.
Aldrich,
God,
what
I
were you
can't
saying?
leave.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I roll like anything for being a Witcher to figure out what the fuck, like, if I encountered anything like this, if I
Yeah, can I roll
heard
like
stories
nature or
of something like this?
history?
Ross, you definitely wouldn't know. Aldrich, go ahead and roll.
Fine, I've read books.
You're not a monster hunter, though.
Yeah. Not a forest. I don't know shit.
Exactly.
There's no
Aldrich,
trees around it.
roll either survival or nature, whichever one's higher for you.
Okay, survival is higher then. So
Can I like
big numbers, no
can I,
whammies.
take E aside for a second and be
16.
like,
When they finish this, yeah.
16?
okay.
16.
From the way that he was describing things, it sounded like when he was explaining that it's crushed but still in pieces, like, and not destroyed completely. It sounds like there was something with tentacles. And that
Kraken.
is all that you can gather.
25,000.
It is 25,000 gold.
25,000 gold and a funeral?
Right?
And not a party? What?
Yeah.
I fight things
No.
with arrows, you guys. A giant sea monster?
We're on a boat.
fight
It
things
was
with an-
25,000 gold and buried at sea.
Yeah. So long as you guys can deal with my body, that's fine.
Right, so
I
I can
know
request a
about it.
Viking funeral now.
Don't go there, Russ.
Too late, we're already there.
Fuck it, I'm on board.
Well, I want to take a second and like look at Ree and be like, don't we need to tell Lord Blackbear that about the mansion? Isn't this like a big deal thing we needed to do?
I know. I don't know what to do. What?
He kind of looks at you guys and sees that you're torn, and he looks. He goes, "We can get out into the middle of the bay by nightfall. You guys can rest along the way. It seems to attack in the morning. Is when most of the reports come in.
Isn't it midday right now?
It's currently
Yeah.
midday. Yeah."
Okay.
He goes, "Look,
Can we see?
get up." God.
What if we come back
Rob
at
has a
nightfall?
really big problem with not being able to be reached. Oh, okay. Oh God.
You know, I have this piece of paper that we could.
He looks at you.
contact.
25,000 gold.
Oh God, that's so much money.
So, who does that go to? I don't remember.
This goes straight to Torkall. He's the one that.
Yeah.
I wrote him the
Okay.
note about.
Try to send him a message.
I wrote
Let's
the
just
note
try.
about the table. Remember?
Yes,
That's
can we
right.
try to
Okay.
All right.
saying that
Who could
he's
forget the table?
taking care of the Zed problem?
Dearest
that was the
Lord
best.
Blackborough,
I
Spell
hold my
it wrong.
finger to the dwarf and I'm like,
greetings from Ashborne. We have tracked Zell down. It appears he was staying in the keep of a Lady Cella. He's pretty much fried chicken right now. Completely dead. Completely. Period.
Like,
Dead. Period.
I took his head off.
cough, Talona, cough.
What?
Ask about that.
What?
Ask about the bitch.
It appears that Zell came upon some interesting new powers. Mostly in the disembodied voice of a very sultry sounding woman named Talona.
Talona? Question mark.
We seem very concerned about this as she brought down Cella Keep within Ashborne with just her voice.
Going a little
Currently-
bit Atlantic there, babe.
I'm sorry.
Nothing.
I went transatlantic, did I?
Yeah, you did. A little bit.
Uh,
Just keep going, I'm sorry.
I think you should probably contact Lord Merrick of Ashborne about this, as we are about to embark on a ship adventure.
Cross it out. Suicide mission.
Great. Jesus Christ.
It seems to pay a lot, and there's silver stout on board, so I'm all in.
I just need to know that.
Dearest,
You're rambling.
yours truly, Thordran Silverheart, Bard Extraordinaire.
Bard extra. Oh, the letter runs out. Bard extra.
And then okay, I'm done. And then period. P.S.
Alright.
Is this all I needed to do? Can you see the message?
Do I hang up now?
Right.
You do remember from last time that it is kind of only like a one-way thing. However, it
No, he
fades
didn't.
into
He
the-
sent us a message
he
back.
sent back.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
sent
because it would fade, just like Tom Riddle's diary, because we kept scribbling and writing in it, and he's like, I get it.
They sent us a message back.
Well,
I
it
just
fades.
binge watched.
Well, thank you for reminding me, because I don't remember how my
She just
magic items work,
Netflixed us.
apparently. So it fades to black, and you see a response that just reads, "We'll talk when you get back."
Lord,
Thanks for
there's
the
so
update.
little words. He's
So
so
very
That
foreboding.
works
That's like
right now,
responding. That's like responding K to a text message. You're like,
right? Jesus.
He says it's
We need
okay.
to talk.
Oh, don't even say that sentence like hypothetically.
I hate that word. Don't use that.
right in the
Nope,
gut.
nope, nope,
Oh.
nope. Oh god.
Right in my anxiety pancreas.
Oh.
Okay, well, I feel better now. So, I guess I'll do a job and get 25,000 gold for it if I have to.
Do you have supplies on board? Do you have potions? Do you have arrows? Oh god, I'm gonna fight a sea monster with arrows.
It's gonna be okay. And I pat your hip because I'm not sure.
Almost like doubled over. Blaz was like, ha, ha.
He looks at you guys and he goes, "We've got everything. We have crossbow bolts. We have arrows. We have potions, of course, because we're out at sea too. I mean,
Can I check to see if he's lying, just to make sure? I don't want to be like, yeah, it's great. Sorry, we're just cutting
Cool,
grain.
another insight.
go Ash if you want to."
Ross, he's a dwarf. We're men of our words.
He's not. He is not lying.
Okay.
And as you look over at the crew behind him, you see, hold on, I have it written down. You see, a couple of other male dwarves, loading stuff on, as well as a female human, a silver dragonborn as well, lifting boxes and helping load up.
What was the first one? Other dwarves?
There was a handful of dwarves.
Because they're so small.
Hey!
So you have a couple of dwarves, a female human, a silver dragonborn, a couple of other male humans, and then you see one hulking Goliath, also moving heavy boxes, just getting stuff onto the ship. You see a couple of looks like just regular townspeople kind of come over and look, and then kind of walk back, and you actually follow where they went, and they went back to the airship. So you can definitely tell that it is causing problems among the boats versus the airships.
Just a DM question. Where have you located the Goliaths? Would they be near my orc people?
Yeah, they'd be up north towards you. Yeah, so you, like, seeing the Goliath, you're kind of like, he's a long way from home. Like, that's a very odd sight. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just, awesome.
I kind of reach into my shoulder shoulder pocket where I kept the note that the most recent note that I got.
Right.
And I just sort of I have problems with going to do this. I kind of look to the rest of the group, and I look at Reed, who's been very quiet, and I say, what do you think about going and doing this?
It's more work. It's quite a bit of pay, more than I think I've ever seen.
Me too.
Generally speaking, he kind of eyes the crew. Being out at sea would lower my profile a bit for a while.
It's true.
This is also true.
Point.
I look at Tuck, and I say, what do you think about going on this job? This clearly very dangerous job.
If I die, it's a good death.
Oh God, what did I ask you?
Honey, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, no, babe, don't ask Tuck. You ask Tuck. Okay. Yep.
Nope.
I'm getting the opinion of the group as a whole.
It'll be a good death.
It'll be
a good death.
Oh God, I don't want to die. I turn to Wee and I say,
What do you think?
Well, we have to wait for Torkall, I guess. We would have to kill time anyway. And why not make 25,000 gold when we can?
We'll
Look.
probably die.
Danny, if we do die, you can be the one that says, I told you so, okay? Would that make you feel better about being
Honestly,
on
I
this
want to
boat?
go on the fucking boat. Like, I'm super comfortable. Roz is the one who's like,
That's fine.
man, I'm
That's
just trying
fine.
to stay in character, you guys. I'm sorry.
No,
It's fine.
this is good.
It's
This guy, I don't remember his name. This
Salty
person.
Dan.
Yeah, I don't want to say Salty Pete.
Sour Dan.
It's Sour Dan.
Sour Dan. There we
Sour
go. Got
Dan.
it. Okay.
Roz.
Don't care, it's Salty Pete.
Sour Dan needs our help, and I've never seen a more capable group of people than the ones we have right now. So let's
Seriously,
give him
guys.
the help while we
Just kind
can.
of swallows and doesn't say anything.
Plus, there's silver stout on this boat, and I am running dry.
Yes, Reed.
Ross,
Yes, Reed.
I think there is someone whose opinion you should also ask who probably have more weight than any of us. And I looked down past her towards her side.
Bark, bark.
Oh my god. What have you
You
done?
broke her.
You broke her.
I get down on my knees and I look at Hayate and I cast Speak with Animals.
Whoa.
You could have just taken it from sign language, but okay. Body language.
No, I want to have a legit conversation with him about this. This is important.
Hayate looks up at you, kind of tilts his head.
I stroke his head and I say, the possibility that we'll miss information if we go on a boat.
He kind of
And that makes me nervous.
he sits down and looks at you, and in almost the most sarcastic voice possible. You know he has a hook, right?
Sorry.
Oh.
Because I like to chase the hawk. So he'll find us.
I
I
ruffle
just
his
really
ears.
want to go on a boat because I can hang my head off to the side and let my tongue hang out. And he kind of feels
You
like,
should just have the whole sentence, boat, 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 boat. It's like, why did I ask the dog?
I think it's been so long. I want to go on a boat.
Oh shit! All right, fine. And I kind of rub his head and I say, all right, we'll go on a boat. All right, we'll go on a
He
boat.
stands back up and his ears are like all perky and his butt's wagging.
How can I say no to that? My baby wants to go on a boat.
Alright,
I
settle
stand
down.
up and I turn and I say, all right, let's go on a boat.
Put on the boat!
We're on a boat, motherfuckers.
So we have, what, like 12 hours to prepare to do this?
Yes.
I think we're getting directly on the boat because he says he's got everything.
Sour
Well, we
Dan.
can... I'm not getting on the boat just yet.
Why?
Why? Because there's... I'm
Aldrich-
not going to go off half-cocked and do this.
He
Aldrich,
looks at
that
you
was
and he
the
goes,
point of the 25,000. We have to go now.
Exactly, we have to go right now.
He
He
said
looks
he's
at you and
fully
he goes-
stocked.
we're stocked. You can rest on the boat. It's fine. You can make friends with the crew. They have some odd contests that they like to do while we sail.
Aldrich drinking games.
There may be a drinking contest at some point.
Aldrich, I can
I
win
don't
more
pay
money.
attention.
Plus, I haven't played in like 4 days. I need to play, man.
Fine.
And now Hayate and Thordra are going, boat, 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 boat.
I'm just picturing that. I'm sorry.
Yes, same.
Look,
Otherwise, you have your
Hayate's
mission.
totally happy about it. I toss him a sausage.
It's gonna be okay, Aldrich. Don't worry.
He catches it in his mouth. His butt wags some more, and he
Yeah, I
comes.
can still hear him. It's not been 10 minutes.
Oh, it has.
We're going on a
No,
boat,
it hasn't.
buddy.
I can hear him still.
He's like, I like this guy. This guy keeps giving me food. Ross, you should befriend this guy some more. Come on.
Why aren't we on the boat yet?
You
Boat.
were going to get
Sausage.
fat, Hayate. You were going to get so fat.
He looks at you and kind of stops, and his ears like go back for a second. And he goes, "Do you know how much we walk? I am not."
He just got sassed by a wolf.
Of course I have. Do you know who his daddy is?
Puppy sass.
So the sour dad kind of looks at him, and he goes, and Hayate starts bounding onto the boat.
I run after him.
Chase him.
I follow the wolf.
Fuck! I said, come back here! You know you're not supposed to run off on your own. Do you remember what happened last time we were attacked by trees? I run after him.
Puppy sass.
I'm the last one. I'm gonna wait for everyone else to.
I'm about to say I'm gonna
Board.
be like look at we, and then just walk onto the boat. Just like
I kind of walk up and I put like one foot on the boat and like push on it, like test the boat,
Oh, sweetie.
and then I like step back and then I step on.
So you guys, the crew finishes packing
Right
stuff
up the beat.
onto the ship. They get the plank up onto the dock and everything, and start untying everything. And they, you guys are just kind of standing there. They seem to be fine moving about and around you. They seem to have done this before with other people on the ship, visitors, whether they were ferrying or whatever. So they get it done quickly, even though they now have extra people on board.
I'm about to say if I can, I'm gonna start assisting them. I've been doing this for a long time.
Yep. You can go ahead and help where they're needed. The Goliath kind of looks at you and nods and points off into a direction, and you just kind of jump right in and help with that. Yes.
As we start sailing, I would like to start performing.
Okay.
I would like to sing a
Go
song.
ahead.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, then I do that afterwards. That's right.
I'm just
Sleeping.
I'm just holding on to something.
So I sort of
I
stand.
go over.
I sort of stand up to the bow and I just start. Of course, I play my bagpipes. But I start singing a song.
Play My Heart Will Go On.
Well, just sit right back and I'll tell a tale of a deadly trip, where an evil lord would have a town controlled by his god, who's an evil shit. Well, his name was Zell, and he came from hell. But a gnome put him in his place, and we tracked him down. And that's all I wrote. So then,
You, sir, get a point of inspiration for that.
so I basically tell what happens after that point is I basically tell the whole story of us fighting Zell. While we do this whole, so it's a big long ballad, but that's all I got.
That's fine. You, sir, get a point of inspiration. You can use that inspiration for advantage on any roll.
Okay.
Damn.
Whether it's a saving throw, a check,
An attack.
yeah, an attack to hit, you can use it as advantage. So you have 1 point of inspiration.
I go over to Wee and I notice that he's looking very not okay. And I kind of bend down and I put my hand on his shoulder. And I say, I promise that it's really unlikely that anything is going to happen. You can walk around on the ship. I know that this is a really strange and different place for you to be in right now, but we've got your back, and I promise nothing is going to happen. At least not until we see the monster. I can't guarantee anything.
I like whisper to Ross that I forgot I've never been on a ship before.
You just forget.
Do you want to
Like,
know a secret?
Just those little things.
Do you want to know a secret?
what?
I haven't either.
What? You? Weren't you like in the army and stuff?
Well, that doesn't mean I've been on a ship. I've been on little boats and things like that, but I've never been on a big ship. So we're really going to explore this with me. because I really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm pretending that I do.
What a good metaphor for life.
The minute
let's go find everyone else.
I hold out my hand and I wait for him to take my hand.
Yep, I take her hand.
the minute the crew starts drinking games, I'm in. By the way.
All right. So,
I'm
as you
gonna
guys
try to get a long rest into this.
are on this trip,
I am asleep.
I'm gonna say that just for simplicity's sake, because I do have a couple of things that you guys can do while on the ship. You will get a long rest.
Okay.
So if you want to do that now, and just go like hit points, spell slots, anything that you could get back from a long rest, you guys get all of that throughout the process of traveling on the ship out into the bay. Currently, it's late afternoon, starting to get a little bit darker, kind of close to dinner time. You notice that the crew is kind of just, like, once they get everything kind of set and they're on their way, you do see a couple of things happening. The first of which, you see somebody up in the crow's nest is actually tossing, they're almost like targets out over the edge of the ship, and you see a couple of the guys, like a dwarf and a couple of the human males, taking crossbows and a short bow and aiming at the target and trying to hit it out over the ship. And you see kind of at the side people placing bets on if they can hit it and different things like that. You also see that the Goliath and a couple of the other shipmates are leaned over a barrel arm wrestling, and the Goliath is just killing everybody. A couple of people put up a good fight, but for the most part, the Goliath is just owning over there.
Hey, Becca, are we getting our Winter's Quest episode?
Don't ruin it.
No, don't ruin it.
Anyway,
Disadvantage.
and then the last one,
Well, it's not a large table
Children.
of pies. No, it's-
you do see a couple. You see a dwarf. You see the female human, and the dragonborn are kind of all discussing amongst each other around a cask of silver stout ale.
Oh, I'm in.
And you overhear that they're talking about who can hold their alcohol the best.
In before Thordrin gets drunk.
So 3 games ago.
I am in on that.
So you see various different things happening. Is there anything specific that you guys wanted to do
Arm wrestle.
first?
I
You want to arm wrestle?
I want to arm wrestle too.
Arm wrestle?
Do it.
Yeah.
I want to try those
Arm wrestle.
targets. I bet I can hit shit.
Thordrin, you're in
I've
for
got
drinking.
range.
I am in for drinking.
I'll
Always.
observe because I don't feel like any of these things. Yeah, I
Who
probably
can
can
look-
do that. No, I know
Who
I
can
can do
look
that.
like the human the best?
Who
Yay,
can look
Reed
like a
wins.
tiefling?
It's Clarence.
You can. Hayate kind of bounds over next to you, Reed. Seeing that you're not quite interested in any of them, and Hayate kind of curls up down
Aw.
next to you.
He gave you a pity pat.
He's everybody's guidance counselor.
I'll pat the wolf. Yes.
I pity pat the wolf, yes.
All right.
He's
We'll
trying.
I know, I'm sorry.
Do you want to do arm wrestling first, or?
I real fast. I look at Wee and I make sure that he's okay being on the deck of the ship.
Yeah, now that it's like kind of been a little while and like I'm not stumbling everywhere and like have my
Yeah.
You know, you
Okay, good.
have an empty stomach now, so there's nothing left.
Yeah, there's nothing left. I feel
I just had to make sure he was okay.
I'm okay, Ross. Thanks. Good luck with the arrows.
I mean, honestly, you're
I
probably
don't
the
think it's
best off.
going to be arrows, but I've got a good eye.
He's
What
probably
do
the best off out of the. You're probably the best off out of the whole lot of us. If anything dramatically bad happens, you're the only one that isn't going to sink.
Yeah.
You're right. I could just run back to
True.
town, I guess.
Oh, figures, yeah.
Tell our story, we. Tell our story.
Far and wide.
Alright, so
Which one's happening first?
I was to say, do you care which one goes first?
No.
You know.
No.
No? Alright.
I was just making
Well,
sure my
the
buddy
first
was
one-
cool.
First one I have written down is archery. So, you kind of walk over to them, and you see one of the
Are they
human
using
males.
arrows, or are they using, like, the plow thing?
Using crossbow bolts.
Well, a couple of them have the crossbow, and then a couple of them have like a short bow, and you see a long bow.
Oh, okay, so it is actually. Okay.
Yes, they are using whatever they seem to do best with.
I've
So
only ever seen this done with guns, so I was like,
Yeah.
the targets are a bit bigger, so that arrow can hit it, that kind of thing. And so you walk over, and they explain to you that the shipmate, the up top in the crow's nest, takes a target and throws it out over the ocean. And then as soon as you feel like you can hit it, you can let the arrow fly. They do 4 rounds, with the 5th being an optional round. The first round is 1 point, second round is 3, third round is 5 points, and the 4th round is 10 points. And then anybody can place bets or wagers. It costs 5 gold to enter,
of course it costs some money.
and then whoever wins gets the pot.
Alright, I put in 5 gold.
I toss in 5 gold for Ross.
Aw, thanks, Sergeant.
I give her a little bit
You're
of a
betting
wink.
on me.
I give her a little bit of wink and a little bit of inspiration. I'm like, come on,
Cool.
I've seen the way you shoot a bow. Yo, crack on.
Aw, thank you, dear.
So I'm gonna walk up to the bookie, the guy taking bets.
Yes.
50 gold on the half elf.
Which one?
Ross.
I'm the only one.
I just wanted to make sure that there weren't any other half elves.
I walk up to him and I look all cool and I'm like 10 gold on Ross.
Oh my god, you guys are totally under pressure.
And then I like nudge Aldrich like I know what I'm doing. Aldrich,
Why do I
teach me
feel
how to
so-
be cool.
First, you don't ask how to be cool.
Cool club.
I'll remember that. Thank you.
First time here, you've got to be cool.
Somebody in chat just said that they put 20 gold on Ross.
Yeah.
Oh,
Foo,
Hey.
Foo, mix a lot, dude.
Yep. Yeah, makes a lot.
I'm like literally like my stomach hurts. Like I'm genuinely nervous.
Alright, are you guys all good? Basically what's gonna happen is, you'll... I haven't figured out how I want to do the pot yet. We'll figure it out. You'll get...
I could lose horribly. So. And I have a D8 of inspiration, right?
Yes, now you do, from Thorgrim. My mouse is all the way over there. Alright, so, you guys, you stand back and watch. One of the humans takes out his, he has a longbow, and he kind of looks up at the guy in the crow's nest, and you just see him toss this, it's painted like a bright red target, so it's easy to spot out over the ocean. And it's a decent size. It's probably 3 feet. No, not 3 feet. 1.5 feet, sorry. 3 feet is like really long. 1.5 feet in diameter, and he just kind of frisbees it out over top of the ocean. And you see the human with the longbow release it, and I need to roll for him is what I need to do.
Go, human with a longbow.
He misses.
Guys.
It goes wide right, and he looks up, and he's kind of like, it was the wind, it wasn't, oh man.
That's what they all say.
And it's kind of like,
So scared.
he's like bummed, and you see the red target kind of float down into the water, and then start to sink. The next guy comes up. This one has a crossbow, and he kind of nods to the ship made up in the crow's nest, releases it, takes the shot with a crossbow bolt, and it hits it almost dead center. Right through it, breaks the target apart, and it falls down into the water. And he just kind of looks at his buddy, who is like still in shock over the fact that he missed the biggest target. And then they kind of look at you and gesture for you to go ahead.
Alright.
I need
No
you to
pressure.
just roll an attack with your bow.
25.
You take it, you kind of nod up, he throws the target out over the ocean, you line up your shot, release right through the center, even closer to the center than the guy with the crossbow bolt. And it just is clean shot right through it. Doesn't actually break the target apart, it just leaves a hole in the center where the arrow went through.
Nice
And he
one.
kind of nods to you. And I realized that I can be doing things. Hold on. Just kidding.
I put my hand up to fist bump Aldrich.
Fist bump. Money well spent.
We're not done. This works.
Right, guys? I mean,
Oh no! I'm getting my goal.
Alright, so the next round, can you hear the music?
Yeah, I
There we go.
can.
Oh, I can't. Hang on, let me look. Oh, I have it really down. I still can't hear anything.
Yeah, I hear it.
Oh, there it is.
There
Oh, this is scary sounding.
it is. This is like battle music. I love it.
Suddenly, one of
sorry.
the targets ends up being like a kraken. Like
It's a mimic.
Roll initiative!
They're all
The joke
mimics.
all along. The fifth
Okay, I got it.
person participating.
The round is the fight.
You'll know what it is in a second. Anyway,
Beautiful.
so the second target, the guy with the crossbow bolt, comes out, and actually he kind of steps back and he lets the guy with the other bow back in. Because they're rounds and it's point based, you're not necessarily knocked out,
Ow.
you just don't get that point. So second round is worth 3 points. This target looks slightly smaller. Still red in color, but is definitely smaller in size than the first one. So again, first guy takes a shot. This time he makes it, hits the target. Not quite on the center, but he definitely hits it. And so he kind of is like, yes, I redeemed myself. Guy with the crossbow bolt, same thing. Hits it, doesn't get it through the center, but he hits it, breaks apart, falls into the ocean. And then they gesture to you again. Go ahead and roll another attack.
18.
Yep. Right through it again, almost the exact same thing. It being smaller, you were like, no big deal. It's easy peasy.
Team Ross.
The third round, again, this disc is slightly smaller, and now it only has a red dot in the middle. It's more of like a white, like lighter colored disc that you, being a ranger, know is going to be harder to see against the sky. Minus the red dot in the middle. So takes it, tosses the first one up for the human with the bow, and he gets it. Just kind of barely clips the edge of it, but they, as long as it hits, they don't care where. I can do points. Guy with the crossbow misses it. It goes wide right.
Oh god.
Misses it completely, and he kind of curses under his breath. And then they gesture to you again.
You got this.
23.
Right through the red dot. You didn't even have to try. You're just like right through it.
That's my girl.
You do still have inspiration, by the way.
Oh, I know. I'm holding on to it.
Okay.
I don't know, use it on the 23.
I'm just saying, reminding you.
No,
So-
I know. I've got it.
This round, you watch the first archer kind of grumble a little bit as he kind of steps up and gets ready, nods up. You see a target come flying out, but it is tiny and it is light colored, and you know that it's going to be difficult to hit.
Really fucking hard.
So he goes, completely misses. I don't even think he saw the target wherever it came down. You hear it kind of in the water across from you. Guy with the crossbow bolt goes head, misses as well, and they're both kind of like next to each other, like, oh man. They look for you for one last shot.
21. Do I need my
You focus
inspiration?
in. You look up. You kind of nod. And you watch it. You follow it with your eyes. And right as it's getting in front of you, you release your arrow. Hits the target and cracks it into a bunch of pieces. And it shatters into the ocean.
I use when it shatters, I use minor illusion to make it like sparkle.
Yes.
You now have sparkling pieces of something crashing into the ocean. Both of the guys kind of like look at each other and then look at you, nod their heads in approval, and then take out their coin purses and toss it at the bookie. And he's like, got a pretty good shooter on our hands. And then he looks at the rest of you. I'm just gonna double your money, is what's gonna happen.
Sweet.
So,
10 gold.
Ross, you now have 10 gold. Thor, 10. Aldrich, 100. You got 20.
Wait, shouldn't I get their gold as well? Because I won.
So the
As you get your 5 back, plus an extra 5, the bookie kind of looks at you, takes the coin purses that the other guys had tossed in, as well as a couple of other people who had taken bets. He takes the coin purses in, ties one up, and actually throws it back to the female human, who must have bet on you as well, and then hands the rest to you, and he goes, that's 120 gold right there for you, my lass.
Thank you.
Great job,
Nice
Ross.
shooting.
What a pity you're
Thank you
gonna die
very much.
tomorrow.
Great. Not that it's going to matter, but...
It's the D
It
word.
feels good now, though.
So that was the archery contest.
Yay!
Good job.
Would you like to do arm wrestling now?
A little bit, yeah. Just a little
Is we
bit.
gonna arm wrestle?
I'm in.
Yes!
Alright,
Yeah!
so the 3 of you?
Yeah.
We Tuck and Aldrich? Alright.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You guys end up kind of talking over there. They look at you and they're like, same deal as before. 5 gold to enter, if you will.
Fine.
Yeah, okay.
I put in the 5 gold, and then I go and find a crate, and I just like drag it across the ship over to the barrel.
I watch like Travis did last night.
Yep, I do it all by
I
myself.
kind of look into. Do you need anything?
I got it.
I put 10.
move my
I
bear.
put 10 gold on each of them.
10 gold on each.
Mm-hmm.
I also put 10 gold on each of them.
That's a really poor decision, but thank you
I
anyway.
screw that my list.
I don't have that much anyway.
Step up onto the crate.
I'm waiting to see which one's gonna start winning, and then I'll bet more.
Good job. Good job.
I'm gonna play it safe.
Alright.
So mark out
So-
5 gold.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay. Alright, so a couple of the other crew members get involved. The Goliath is there. One of the dwarves. And you actually see from up by the wheel of the ship, you see Sour Dan make his way down.
Oh.
And he kind of points to one of the other crewmates and he's like, "Watch that for me." And he comes down
shit.
and down as well. You
I
guys
only got 2 fingers, you guys.
each get paired up.
Which means it's even more shameful if we lose.
Each get paired up with one of them. Everybody, the 3 of you who are doing this, just roll a straight. Roll 1d4.
4.
Nice.
Ugh.
So, just want to make sure, don't bet anything on me, please.
I already
Tuck.
put 10 in for you, baby.
I will disappoint you.
Tuck, you get matched up with the Goliath.
Of course I do.
Oh, was it just for matchup?
Yes. You got matched up with the dwarf.
Okay.
And Aldrich, you got matched up with Sour Dan.
Oh, yes.
So, we'll do the same order. Tuck, you want to go first?
Okay.
All right.
Got the girl.
You sit down opposite this Goliath, and again, you haven't seen a Goliath in a while, and even at home, it was still not a rare sight, but it was not something that you
And
saw
it
every day.
definitely wasn't one-on-one. It's usually a pack of us.
So you sit down next to this Goliath, and you kind of look up, and he sticks his arm out, ready for yours. I need you to go ahead and make a strength check.
Ability check or saving throw?
Ability check.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's a totally different modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Is it?
Mistakes were made.
We just
Okay,
made
well
a
then is it
terrible
better?
mistake.
No,
My
it doesn't. I mean, whatever. It
My,
doesn't matter.
my saving throw is 6 and my ability check is 3, so I don't much mind.
Will it be an ability check, not a save?
Okay, wait, what about athletics? Athletics makes more sense.
Athletics? That's +6, so I'm cool with that.
How about for the other 2 of you?
My
It'd be a plus
athletics
save.
is higher.
It'd be higher
Yeah.
for you.
Alright, then yeah, we'll go athletics rather than just a straight strength.
Okay.
So, your athletics, he rolled a natural 20.
Ugh.
So you go up against this Goliath and he starts to push you down as you're trying to hold up. You thought that you had a good grip on him, but he just overpowered you with his Goliath strength. Down to about halfway between midpoint and the table. Go ahead and make another athletics check. He again just pushes a little bit farther. Not quite down to the table, but you're
This
right
is
there.
my axe-wielding hand!
You got this,
ahead and
Tuck.
make one
Don't
more.
let the
Athletics.
giant bastard get you.
Oh.
And he just, the Goliath was too
RNG
much, and just pins your arm down to the table. And he looks at you
Oh!
as he pins it, and he just kind of nods. He's like, wasn't a bad fight. But then stands up off of the table, away from the table, and to allow the next set to go
I don't
down.
need your Goliath pity. And I go and sulk at the side of the ship for a bit.
Oh, buddy.
Make sure that you mark off.
You need a Hayate pity hug.
I don't need a pity hug, it's fine.
You'll mark off your 5 gold.
Yep, that's fine.
Ross, you'll mark off one of your 10, and then Thordran 10 of yours, because then she'd be out. We'll go we next.
All
I
right.
lost the 10 that I made. That's fine.
So the other dwarf has a long reddish colored beard, kind of comes down to like the middle of his chest. Hair shorter and kind of scruffy. And definitely balding on the top. But he sits down and kind of gives you this look, rolls up his sleeves, and puts his arm down ready for you. Go ahead and make it
I
athletics.
crack my knuckles. Sit down, grab him. Alright, athletics. Don't fail me now! Alright.
You almost kind of surprised by your own strength. Like, you know that you're strong, but compared to this grizzly dwarf that is sitting across from you, you guys push and you just manage to get him to about halfway point on your side. And he
Alright.
kind of is taken aback and he grits his teeth a little bit more. Go ahead and make another athletics check.
I kind of growl a tiny bit, because I got the wolf totem warrior thing.
Nice.
Again, you just
Intimidation.
You just see it. You push a little bit more, and you get him down to about 3/4, right at the edge of the table. Athletics. He rolled a natural 20, so.
Yes!
So
really need to
he-
stop
as
rolling well.
you're almost right down against the table. You're like, yes, I can do this.
Aldrich, I'm finally gonna be cool!
He pulls you back up, and
Told you, first rule is not to talk about it.
he pulls you back up to about 3/4, almost halfway, the midpoint between the two of you. Go to roll athletics again. Oh my god. I'm wasting all my good
If
rolls.
Hayate goes over and stands next to him, does he get advantage because of the wolf totem?
Just raging. Attack.
I'm saving it.
He rolled a natural 20 again.
Oh my god, come on!
He takes your arm and he just,
Yeah,
you
get
can
those
see
points
it
out
in
now.
his
I
eyes
got a
now.
drinking
He
contest
pushes
planned.
down on the other side of you, taking you to about halfway on the other side. And
I
you
rage.
taking him back.
No, you can't do that, fuck you!
I don't. Does it give you advantage on athletics
Gives you
checks?
advantage on strength checks. I don't know if that counts for athletics or not.
No.
No, it'd be just
I-
check.
Separate.
Okay. I'm still raging.
I mean, you can still rage. You can kind of.
Yeah.
He almost like gets taken aback for a second, and he's like, But as he's holding you at about halfway on his side, go ahead and make another athletics.
Oh, come on, we.
You managed to bring him back up to halfway.
Oh my god.
He's struggling. Go ahead and make another one.
The longest arm wrestling ever.
Oh,
You managed to push him just a little bit more.
yes.
About halfway.
Come on.
Yes!
There we go.
You take his hand, squeeze it a little bit, and you just slam it right against the barrel.
I tell him,
Yeah.
I tell him gnomes ain't nothing to fuck with.
Oh!
And I step down off the crate.
I give Lee a high five.
High five, Ross.
Alright, Aldrich and Sour Dan.
Sour Dan.
Did we win?
Alright, I'm
Did
gonna
we
pull
win
off
double
my
gold
coat.
for
Did I
that?
get mine?
So I put 10 gold on
What?
all 3 of them.
I put 10
Right.
gold on that gnome.
You keep them.
Whoever
They
wins.
still-
Because it's a tournament.
It's
Oh.
tournament,
It's a
so
tournament.
Right, gotcha. I know how rules work.
So that turn's still in.
All the time.
Aldrich, you ready? Sour Dan sits down beside you and it's kind of like, bring it on, lad.
Ugh. Let's do this.
So angry.
Go ahead and roll athletics.
22.
You managed to just bring him over to about 3/4 of the way down. Still close to midpoint, but you bend his arm closer to your side. Go ahead and roll again.
22 again.
Nice.
Come on, Aldrich, you got this. It's
at
like
this
that time
point-
with Danovis.
You can almost feel his arm weaken a little bit as you push a little bit farther and you get him down to about halfway on your side. Go ahead and roll.
18.
You still manage to push him just a little bit closer. You see his arms right at the edge, right at that barrel, about to touch.
I'm gonna just lock eyes with him with, those unnerving Witcher eyes and just stare him down.
Oh god. That's so creepy.
You're so
Go ahead
scary.
and roll with advantage.
Yes!
His eyes just scream hand herpes.
I don't think you
24.
You got a
24?
6. So you
Oh
easily
my
just
god.
whack right up against the edge of the barrel. And he kind of, again, takes his hand off, following
We're
his
gonna have-
dwarf buddy that just
Aldrich
got
versus-
defeated by Wee, and he's like, this is my stronger hand anyway. Stupid acid. And he kind of walks away, back up to the helm of the ship.
Stupid ass.
Oh my god.
So now we have Aldrich, and the Goliath. I did not think this through.
Girl.
Someone got a bye week.
Someone gets
Well-
a buy, yeah.
We'll say there was 2 other people. There was somebody
Okay.
else. So it was just another human male who happened to be on the.
Was also the archer.
It happened so
Different.
fast we didn't even see it.
There were multiple human males. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
no one cared about his competition.
He
So
lost to me.
roll any die.
What?
But like
D6.
roll roll a d6. It doesn't matter because I'm doing
I rolled a 2.
okay. A 2.
A 2.
You have the Goliath.
This ought to be interesting.
Yes.
And Aldrich, you have the human.
No, big Goliath.
We got ourselves a real match, ladies and gentlemen. We got ourselves a real match.
Do either of you want to go first?
I'll go first. We'll save the good one for me.
Alright,
Okay.
Aldrich, you go up against the human. He kind of looks at you and saw that you just beat his captain. And it's kind of like, do I really want to do this? But sticks
Is
his
it
arm
the
out
same
anyway.
Is it the same archer or is it somebody else?
No, it's another younger human male from the ship. Go ahead and roll athletics as you
18.
take hands. You easily just kind of start to push him over onto your side, as he is struggling against your strength there.
Gotta
Go
love
and go
that
again.
+8 to athletics. 19.
Again, just easily overpowering him. Without even trying, basically. You get him down halfway, 3/4, almost to the table. Go ahead and roll again.
16.
He fights back just a little bit, finds a little bit of strength, and pushes you back up to halfway. Just still, like, halfway this
Yeah,
way.
so, like...
Yeah. He's still got a little bit of fight in him.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Right up against the table, and he goes, ah, oh, oh.
You accidentally broke his fingers.
You
Kinda,
don't
like,
mess with Aldrich, lad.
Rubs it a little bit, and he's like, oh, man.
So
Okay.
now that one of
That's
my
away.
people has won twice, do I still just like wait?
It's...
Yep.
I just want some money.
You're still waiting. So now we.
Put my arm on her. No, she's like, oh, do I? No, wait.
I don't know how this works. I don't understand. You guys tried to explain it to me once, and it didn't make any sense, and I'm trying.
Sure. Yep. I step up onto the thing, onto the crate.
You got this way.
This is the one that I come back and watch.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall, we.
Put my hand down.
China Trish the dish.
All right.
And then I minor illusion a tutu on the Goliath.
Tuck starts falling about laughing.
Someone please art.
Aldrich, I think I'm drunk again. Is he wearing a dress?
You get a point of inspiration for that, meaning
Yes.
you said on saving throws, attack rolls, or
This next arm wrestling fight.
yeah, it's whenever. Like those can, for the record,
DM's
those
last
will
forever.
carry through games. Like that's just
Okay.
DM inspiration, so that those don't go away. You can, as long as you're keeping track of them, you can cash those in whenever and just
Yeah.
let me know that you're using
Okay.
that.
Like
So-
0 points in Pathfinder.
So you kind of stick your arm out, and under your breath, kind of like picture the Goliath in a tutu, and all of a sudden, this pink frilly tutu surrounds the Goliath's waist. He doesn't really notice because he's so focused in on you. However,
Okay.
the rest of the crowd sees it, and you just see dwarves falling over laughing. You see Aldrich and Tuck busting up on the side. Your eyes are
Rob's trying not to laugh.
and Goliath kind of
I'm
looks
laughing.
around and still doesn't necessarily notice why, but you can see that there's a little bit of fear in his eyes over the fact that there's this tiny little gnome who seems not to be quite as intimidated as he was expecting.
That's our we.
Go ahead. You stick your hand up, and his hand just kind of like encompasses yours.
Are you still raging? Are you still raging?
Go ahead.
We?
No, it
Oh.
only lasts for a minute. So
Go ahead and roll.
let me mark
athletics.
off that I used that rage. Okay. Athletics check.
Yep. He, with your hand inside his, starts to push your arm over to his side,
He's like
Okay.
Supermaning it.
halfway, close to his, and you immediately know that this is
Oh, shit.
not somebody to mess with. Go ahead and roll.
Nice.
Good.
You, against what seems like all odds, you start to push back,
Against all odds.
and the Goliath is like,
And logic, apparently.
and
Yeah.
you get him back to the midway point, and now you're at like a stalemate. Go ahead and roll a
Okay.
again.
Jesus Christ.
All odds.
Ugh.
That's more like it.
Using the momentum from your last push, continue to push his arm
Oh,
over.
he must have rolled like
Oh,
shit.
he must have rolled really shit.
Continue. You get him to about halfway, and you can feel him pushing back up against you. Go ahead and roll athletics. How do you want to do this? He rolled a natural one.
I rolled a natural one.
Oh my god!
Natural one.
I want to blow him a kiss with my other hand and then slam his.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
So, as you guys are watching this, you just see this terror in the Goliath's eyes, and he's like, What is happening? And we just kind of slams his hand against the barrel, and the Goliath doesn't even move. He just leaves his arm hanging there, like. All the dwarves are in the back, like.
I take a cordial bow on the crate and then hop down.
I'm writing a song about that,
I go over and I
spell that minor illusion.
I want to go up and just close his mouth up a little bit and be like, nah, don't cry, mate.
Yeah, I let the tutu fade.
He's slowly, like, stunned and gets up. And kind of walks away back into the cabin of the actual ship. He just leaves.
They just shamed him off the deck.
And you can slowly see him just walk into. He just keeps walking into the water.
Just goes over the edge.
Oh,
So-
he goes over the edge. Weed goes over the edge, walks out to him, takes him up, carries him
Now-
back.
You look across the barrel as Aldrich sits down.
Oh, I'm so conflicted.
I step back up. Or, yeah.
I offer a hand for a handshake before.
Yeah, I shake his hand.
May the
And I
best
say, I
man
won't use any tricks on you, don't worry.
Tear him down,
Alright.
I grab Aldrich's
Alright.
hand. I put my hand up.
Oh, so this is happening.
I'm just making I'm just commentating. You guys are doing all the rolls, so it'll tell its own story.
I'm gonna fight the winner.
23.
Ugh.
So after seeing Aldrich for a couple of a week or two now, you realize that he's not a weak man. He's pretty strong.
Pretty strong guy.
He pushes you just over the midway point, getting the upper hand to begin with. Go ahead and roll him again.
25.
Oh!
Come on!
You're fighting. Aldrich, you can feel him
Barely a move.
pushing
Come on.
back against you, but you
Yeah, that's-
managed to
Barely.
push just a little bit farther against the tiny gnome that as
Defeated a Goliath.
you just watched defeat a Goliath. Go ahead and roll again.
Aldrich, let me look cool! Oh wait, I want to use my inspiration.
Oh, it's a 24.
So, Lee fights back
Such a
up.
waste.
Back up to the 3/4 point, fighting against you, Aldrich. Go to roll again.
Oh
16.
god.
What'd you get?
16.
16. You push him back down to halfway, a little bit farther this time. Just staring into the eyes of this gnome.
Oh.
I'm gonna eat my beard.
18.
What the hell, you guys?
And you get him right down to the edge, about to slam his fist into the table. Go ahead and make.
Come on.
15.
Aldrich, you just barely manage. You take it and you just slam his fist into the table, beating the gnome that you just watched beat a Goliath Aldrich taking the prize.
Cat goes, my turn, my turn, my turn, my turn.
I hop up onto the barrel and then hop into Aldrich's arms.
Oh.
Aww.
Yes, big old, bear hug of friendliness.
Yep.
No,
From a 3'5" gnome.
Yep.
So good.
So as far as wings go, the boogie is kind of collecting everybody's coin and whatnot. You just lose your 5. That's all.
Okay.
Tuck, you lost your 5. Ross, you lost 20 technically. However, you gain 20 because you won with Aldrich and you get double, so you come out even. And Thordrin, you do the same. So you two both break even.
I high-five Thordrin. I'm like, I totally did that right?
Well, you did.
Aldrich,
Did you lose money?
No.
Then you did it right.
Yes.
the bookie comes over to you.
So sad.
Has a sack of coin in his hand, tosses it to you, and he goes, "Well done. You now have 110 gold pieces."
Sweet. I just love the fact that me and Mike's athletics are only 1 off from each other.
And you beat me by 1 on every roll.
Yep.
Almost every roll. Crazy.
Sometimes it was by 2.
Yeah.
Ridiculousness.
Oh, so good.
Um,
I just have a dead arm now.
Yes.
And last but not least,
Oh my god.
Sometimes the snow comes down in June. Sometimes the sun goes round the moon. I see the passion in your eyes. Sometimes it's
Well, we haven't started yet.
all a big... Oh, well. You
Wait,
saved
is
the
Joker
best
arm
for
wrestle
last.
Aldrich?
Huh?
if you guys want to arm wrestle each other, it wouldn't be for coin or anything, but
Do it anyway.
I mean, unless you want to bet against yourselves, like within the party, but their tournament specifically was like
This week on Half-Assed Crew, no battle, just arm wrestling.
Just
It's
I
a party arm
pwned
wrestling.
an archery competition.
Yeah, you did.
So Thordrin, as you're
so proud.
walking over to the Dragonborn, the female human, and one of the other dwarves, they kind of look up at you and they're like a man who knows his alcohol.
Huh.
Can't
No, my
endorse
alcohol.
drinking
I grew up
this.
in this stuff.
Yo.
Sounds like a good time to me. And
Plains a little.
they,
I high five Reed.
go ahead and make a perception check. Just
Saving now. Oh shit.
not 1.
you. That didn't work out. Obviously, but you had seen it earlier. The barrel, the cask of ale that had been sitting there. And how do I whisper on here?
You got a nat 1.
I
Just put
know
a gigantic fucking logo. Neon sign.
it's
Look at
the
me.
whisper doesn't have to deal with that per se. How do I do this?
Just
Do I whisper? Can I?
Text me?
I think it's /W and then his name.
I've never gotten to be able to get it to work.
Do you want to Skype it?
You've always
Skype it.
texted me what you
Yeah.
were needing to whisper.
I'll just text you.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Maybe someone in chat knows how to do it.
Nope, I see that.
Yeah,
Or
did
was
anybody
it
else
to
see
me?
that?
No, I didn't. Whatever you just did, I didn't see it.
Did you send it to me?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh, what did you do?
/W name test.
That one I got. Yep.
Is there a space?
/W space.
Oh,
/
I see
W?
it. I got it.
Where does it show up at?
/W.
Yeah, it works.
Did you get that, Reed? Does everybody see that?
But chat can see
I don't
it.
see
I don't
shit.
see anything.
I don't see anything.
All I saw was Twitter where I squealed a little bit for Aaron.
Yeah.
It gives you the option to like
What?
click on names. I got it.
Oh, the designing something. It
I know, right? I only just saw it.
made me squeal a little bit.
Yeah, I'm a little bit excited.
Oh.
/W space and the name.
And it seems to autocomplete.
Yeah.
Or it'll give you a suggestion based on what you're typing.
It's gonna
Yay,
show,
now you don't have to text me anymore, Becca.
it's gonna show up on the
Whenever I
stream
get it.
though.
If I get it.
Yeah, it'll show up on the stream unless you move it somehow.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
too
know.
late now.
Oh, really? Stream.
Well,
That's what I figured.
yeah.
I was gonna ask
It really
that
doesn't
anyway.
matter. Stream knows.
Yep.
Stream, you're on your honor system. Don't tell anybody.
And at the same time, allow us to do this. Like, oh my gosh, whispers, oh my gosh!
All right. So as they're all sitting around,
Snicket knows it.
wait. I'm just going to get
Going.
rid
Get.
of
Right.
rid
Rid.
of this thing so that it's not on stream anymore. How'd that work?
We'll
Yeah,
tell
there
you
you
in
go.
30 seconds.
It's good.
Alright, it's
Waiting for
fine.
it to, I'm watching to see how long it's going to take for it to get passed. You know.
Alright, it's fine. We're good. Anyway. Alright, so, as you're... oh,
You,
I was
yeah,
like-
you all know the thing he does.
alright,
So there's so at the thing
Daddy!
there's
You do it
a
perfectly, it's great.
there's a dwarf male,
Yeah,
a human female, and a dragonborn male.
yeah.
Alright.
He's currently shirtless, so you know it's males.
Lads,
I mean, not that that means anything, but you can... Dude.
That piece of very interesting information was not given to the rest of us.
I mean, now sitting there, you can see that the silver dragonborn is currently shirtless, and you can see all of his scaly scales.
Would this be a certain dragonborn who has certain brothers who are pirates?
No, I didn't ever think about that, actually. I totally should have done that, but no.
Well, fine.
Unless you want to make it a wake, oh, whatever. Anyway,
I saunter on up and I'm like, lads, lass, I don't know if you heard of me, but the name's Thorged Silverheart, and I'm about to
Why would they
drink
have heard you?
you all under the table.
oh my god.
Let's
Does he
get
then go under the table and start drinking?
let's get it on.
OMG.
Go ahead, as you guys start drinking, they just start taking mug and stein after stein of this ale out of the cask next to you. Go ahead and make a con save.
That's a 12.
Oh!
Nope, it's
Yeah.
not a nat one. I have nat.
Oh, he's using his inspiration.
Nope,
Nope,
I have
it's a
advantage.
12.
It's fine.
Oh.
Oh,
So-
sweet darling, sweet
Aldrich,
honey
you know
of
why.
mine.
Oh, I know why. Yeah.
So all of
Oh,
you
because it's
guys,
silver stout?
you
I probably
guys,
shouldn't say that.
take the steins and the mugs, and you keep drinking. You get through about 3 before you really start to feel it again. Go ahead and make another con save.
Come on.
19.
19.
The dwarf and the dragonborn, both after that third one of like chugging it, the dragonborn immediately sets down his stein and runs over to the side of the ship and just hurls. The dwarf is slightly classier, kind of sets his stein down, burps a little bit, gets up and walks away, and tips his kind of nods to you guys. You guys down like another 3 before again it hits you. Go ahead and roll a save again. You just knock back 3 more. The human female
Christ, man.
Come on, lassie.
gets
You gotta keep up.
about 1 less than you and starts to look a little woozy. But she manages to press through and get that last one in there, but she's not
Yeah,
looking
girl.
so hot.
Oh, lass, can you feel it in your stomach? Just sitting in there, churning. It feels like concrete, doesn't it? Oh, this is the
No.
classiest stuff they've ever made. Silver stout. It's the best. Are you doing okay? You don't look okay.
She kind of almost
Look.
like one-eyes you.
Look, I have some pocket bacon.
Stop talking, tiny man.
I have some pocket bacon. Oh, this stuff's a little bit old though. It's a little bit moldy.
Stop feeding bacon to my wolf if it's old.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
At the mention of moldy, she kind of tosses her stein aside and just gets up and follows the dragonborn over the side of the ship and just lets it loose.
Oh, poor thing.
You now
She
have
druid
about
crafts all over the place.
you have about 9 steins of ale in you.
I drink
You
2
are now
more.
category 2 drunk.
2 more.
I drink 3 more.
Make a con save. You can feel it, but you know that you'll be fine.
Oh, this is. You know what? I'm just on a roll. I'm just gonna finish strong. Everyone on this boat, this is how you do it. I drink 5 more.
Oh, God.
We have a battle with a kraken, dude.
It's fine.
Make the con save.
I'll sleep.
This is his thing, though, Tuck.
That's a nat 20.
Oh my god!
And then I just sort of saunter off.
Oh my god.
When he starts to leave, oh well, sorry, go ahead.
You finish the cask of ale, like between all of you drinking it and you finishing it off, you kill it. And you kind of like,
Not that drunk. Not that drunk.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready for round 2. But I'll go easy on you guys. It's fine.
Tell me he gets money for this.
you see the Dragonborn still kind of over the side, hurling, and the human female kind of looks at you, nods her head, and from her side, you never officially bet on anything, but she takes her coin purse out and tosses it to you. 50 gold for you, sir.
Right, and I just like to sit up on the bar. I was like, you know what, lass, you did a great job. You said 50?
Yeah.
Let me help you a little bit, and I'm just gonna sing him a little restful song. The classic Thordran Silverheart. I get knocked down, but I get up again. No, you're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. No, you're never gonna keep me down. You'll all get knocked down, but you'll get up again. No, they're never gonna keep you down.
Oh my goodness.
But at least I can keep mine down.
Get wrecked.
Yeah.
Did you get money for this?
50 gold.
Okay, good.
Beautiful. I was gonna say I use minor illusion to make it sound like there's another elite harmonizing with what you're playing, like Allman Brothers style.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to bed.
I was gonna say, at this point, the sun is set. You guys are still sailing a little bit. The shipmates who were not drinking as heavily assure you guys that they've got watch. They do this. They sail this route almost every day, back and forth. They wanted you guys to get a good rest, since you were hired to take care of whatever is out there. So you guys can go below deck. There's hammocks and cots and different things, a couple of bedrolls that you guys can find to sleep on.
I stay on deck a little longer, and I kind of keep an eye on the sky, looking to see if I see a familiar hawk. And when I finally decide that it's too late, that I need to actually get some sleep if I'm going to be any use in the morning, I go over to one of the ship hands, who I know is like on like the watch for the night.
Right.
And I say, "You see a hawk? A hawk shows up. Come and get me, all right?"
He nods to you. It was the other ranger with the bow
Okay.
from earlier, and he kind of nods and he's like, "Yes, ma'am." And he goes back.
I thought you were going to pose a hypothetical. It started like, you see a hawk. What do you do?
You see a tortoise. You flip it over.
Roz, when you come down below deck, I'm Little Spoon to Hayate.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute.
Okay, just saying, I wouldn't be going below deck. I'm gonna sit someplace up on deck
You
and
guys up top.
just stay up top.
I take the hammock that's next to this adorable little cuddle pile so that I can sleep with a hand on Hayate's head.
I'm in bed.
All right. So with that, you guys now have your long rest is what's happening now. If any of you actual people have to get drinks, go to the bathroom, I'd say we do that now.
Oh God.
Yes.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
so scared.
A
What
little
did
bit
you
of
do
a
to
break,
us?
everyone.
Let's all go to the
There we go.
lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a snack.
Woo!
Are you putting the standby thing on, or is
Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go.
Oh, Dustin, I'm so proud of you.
There we go. I got it.
Okay.
I'm on it.
All right.
Right,
So-
we're professionals. It's great.
We're about creating cool
We'll
stuff.
do it live. We'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Fuck it.
Are we live?
Yeah, we are.
There we go. I just responded. I think.
You sound
Okey-dokey.
far away, David.
Yeah, are you far?
You're
Like, is
like-
that or is?
There we
Sorry.
Oh, awesome. I thought it was my internet, and I'm like, another
Nope.
reason why I'm just.
So
So,
we had just left off where you guys went down below deck. Aldrich decided to sleep above, and you guys end up waking up in the morning. A couple of the crew members kind of shaking you awake, and when you come back to the top of the deck, Aldrich, you were up there already. You see that it's not quite, the sun hasn't risen yet. It's still dark out. You can see a little bit of pink starting to come up, but you then also get this feeling of unease as the crew seems to almost be on edge, as if expecting something.
At this point, I'm going to apply oil to my blade.
Is this what all the alchemical parts are for?
That and potions.
Potions that only he can drink.
Oh, that's right. I
Exactly.
forgot.
Because
selfish.
he's a witcher.
Why we don't give him our potion?
Why you don't give me your
He's fine on his own.
Just like, does the oil do anything special?
Yes.
Is this special oil?
Oh, okay. If
It
it's
does.
Is this special popcorn?
Does the DM
I
need
was
to know
like-
this information?
Is also there.
She has all that stuff.
Oh.
Just we
I'm
don't.
trying to figure out what oil that I want to put on it.
do I?
You
The
should
oil,
have picked the PDF.
the oil of go
You
fuck
might have
yourself.
to do that again.
I'll kick you the PDF again.
For now, I'm trusting you because I trust you. So you can whatever it does, just when it happens, just let me know. 'Cause
When it
then-
gets there, tell me.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Basically. So as you guys are kind of prepping, getting ready, anybody else doing anything specific, or are you just kind of
I'm
almost
waking up.
waiting in waiting in anticipation?
I sort of wake up, walk over to the side, take a really, really, really comically long piss.
Oh,
That's a
All,
horse kiss.
all the while playing my bagpipes, and I just sort of walk around.
Oh, go
Wow.
wash your hands, you dirty
I
critter.
don't need to use my hands.
Gross.
And then I just sort of walk around the deck playing my bagpipes.
all right.
Did you pull your pants up afterwards? Like,
No, it's all in the it's all in the
or are
hips.
you still? Or are you still?
It's all in the hips.
Oh, God.
Tuck will really remember that, and she won't. She doesn't want to.
As you guys are
Chuck will remember that.
doing whatever
Yeah.
you guys are doing, I want you all to go ahead and make perception checks.
Because that went so well before.
Do we see our duel?
That's a 24.
I'm sure everything will be fine.
22.
I think 10 is my
Hey.
friend,
Nice.
apparently. Good job. You see all.
Aldrich, what did you say?
24.
Okay. All of you, as you're kind of roaming about the deck, you suddenly notice a little ripple in the water about 100 feet off of the right side of the boat.
I ready my
Um,
weapon so I don't get surprised.
I
If
pull
that's
out
even a
arrow
thing.
and I'm ready in action.
I call it out like there's a
What? What was the then? It's a fucking dolphin. God's sake.
I start
As
playing
I-
the bagpipes faster.
Bagpipes
like a
intensify.
Oh wait, I sort of start off slow. I'm sort of like "Ba-dum,
Even better.
ba-da, 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 ba-da."
As you guys as it kind of starts to come closer, you see what looks to be a tentacle kind of reach out of the water.
Nope.
No.
You
I cast nope.
Nope, I've seen it.
you see
You minor illusion. Nope.
you see it kind of go back in, and then all of a sudden this huge giant fish-like head comes crashing out of the water above you.
Above us?
Things like your own boat, it's like here. So it's like over the edge of the boat.
It's like that scene when the Kraken attacks in Pirates.
I
Yes.
ready in action.
You did. However, it already knows that you're all there, so nobody gets surprised. But I do need all of you to roll initiative. As this giant...
I need a
token.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah, we
Or
don't
just
tokens.
type it.
No, 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 no!
We can just roll 20.
This is what you're seeing.
It's plus dex, right?
Yeah, I got you. Just wait.
Oh shit.
Son of a...
We have a boat! Motherfucker! We have a boat, motherfucker!
But this is what you are seeing.
I have
Oh,
control
God.
of my token. I
I
don't.
don't have control.
I don't.
Oh,
know.
I don't have
what it
control, I can't click it.
Hold on. Means I gotta fix something.
Oh, I don't know what that is, but fuck it.
I do.
I'm frozen in terror and cannot move.
So am I.
And we all are.
When I start thumbing
Don't
through
think
the monster
25,000
manual,
was worth it.
Alright.
Better be.
Aldrich,
No wonder he was so
Aldrich,
eager.
good.
It's a good death. It's a good
D
death.
word yet.
Stop saying the D word unless it's the D word.
We don't want the D on this boat.
So, just a question: would I recognize this thing as being a Witcher?
I still can't click it.
Please let me
You-
acknowledge.
I can click Hayate.
Yes.
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 I
will
can
say
have
that you do.
22 for
yeah.
initiative.
Oh, I should probably.
Who did I just click on?
Come on, Dustin.
Oh, that's me.
God damn it.
I got 22. Let me keep it.
21.
Okay.
Are you pooping your pants over there?
Who?
Chad's pooping their pants.
Aldrich knows what this is, which means he knows some of the stuff that is involved in
I
it.
should have charged a fuck more than 25,000.
Oh,
Actually,
God.
25,000 is a lot of money, so it's probably worth it. But
According to Aldrich, we should have always charged more than what we got.
hey, I'm a Witcher, a
I'm
very
not-
specialized
I'm not-
profession.
Alright,
I earn
now
money.
you should all be in control, maybe? Minus me.
Yep.
I'm in control of
Yep.
Hayate. Oh wait,
Oh,
no,
wait,
there
are
I
you
am.
good?
And I
Are you all
got a goddamn
good?
7 to initiative.
That's it. I'm just gonna roll initiative on here so you guys can see it easily. I can't
Alright.
control mine yet.
You can't. Why didn't it work?
Oh, it might be the fact 'cause I was on the hand tool.
Yeah, I was
might do
gonna
it.
say, I gave you the thing.
Hey, it's exactly what I rolled on my normal dice too. That's great.
That's even better. I'm not good at ranged weapons. This is going to be interesting.
I know, right? It's got to come closer to me.
I have EV arrows.
Please, come closer.
We run out there and go start attacking it man to man.
Yeah, mano a
Yeah, what are y'all
mano.
gonna do?
I'm not gonna lie that thought crossed my mind.
Well, it's up along the boat. No, or it's out in the.
It gets. Currently, it's still probably 20 feet away from the boat.
Okay.
Gosh, if only we had a character that used a trident, Rolo.
I've got 4 javelins.
Oh, we still got that lightning javelin too.
And I have cool lightning for my thing. Hang on. Yeah, just pretend I have it on. I can't be bothered.
I always pretend you have it on.
Okay, good.
Alright.
My head Tuck is fully flower crowned all the time.
I need
Okay, awesome.
initiative. We got Tuck, nice.
22 for
Yeah.
me.
We got
Baby girl, you
Good.
rolled a net
Or
20 on
21.
that. Good job.
I know.
Okay, at least I'm immune to one of these things.
God.
Reed, am I just missing yours? Or where's yours at?
Mine?
Yeah.
He rolled a dexterity check.
Oh,
He got a 14.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
I'm right under Wee. Or
Yep.
right
You're
under
going
Wee.
the same time.
You're right under we.
Well, his initial dex check to try and do it.
No, that's not.
I know what I
that's
heard.
Not gonna say no.
Alright.
Thank God. It
I mean,
rolled
why
well.
wouldn't you?
Alright. So,
Go!
Tuck, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to, yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? I'm gonna rage. Where is it? Oh, I haven't played for so long. Oh my god. Armor? No. Class?
Class?
Yeah, class. Okay. Rage. And then that's my bonus action, but my actual will be to call lightning.
Very nice.
What do I roll again?
Hold on, I got it.
Yeah. Because spells are hard, guys.
Great.
I know that you can see me roll. I can change that depending on if I want you to see it or not. Just saying.
Okie dokie.
Oh, was the chat saying something?
Chat was like, we can see your rolls, and I was like, I have a hotkey that gives me a hidden d20 if I want it. But for his initiative, I didn't need it.
So I roll a d20 to hit? Or does it? I don't need to.
Where'd it go?
Because it's
I
magic.
can't find it. I can't find it. Call lightning. Nope, he has to make a dex save or take 3d10 lightning damage, or half that. And then it just stays up the time.
Dragonfly's not wrong. Damp's not
Awesome, which then I can keep calling for a minute.
Yes.
Okay.
So dex save.
Well,
this
my
is
DC is 12. My spell DC is 12. At least that's what it says in spells.
And he rolled a 1, so he takes the full 3d10.
Okay.
His dex is shit.
It is.
Shit.
His dex
I don't
is...
mind that.
He takes 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 24 points of damage.
Nice.
I rolled
Nice.
a 9, a 5, and a 10.
Damn, bro.
I need a calculator because I can't do mental math. It doesn't work.
These stats are so good, oh my god!
Really bad.
You're not gonna live in a world where you always have a calculator on you.
Suck it, math teacher.
I know, I was told that in school. They stopped telling us that by the time it hit year 12.
Dustin, are you okay over there?
Are you choking on your beard?
I think that was a yes.
Preston, safety. I'm like,
Okay.
I choked on my beer. It's fine. Beer.
Chuck, is that all you're gonna do?
That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. There's now a storm
chain
cloud.
of lightning.
Yep, and I'll just keep calling it until he gets close enough.
Whoops. Right here. There. That's my storm cloud. There you go.
Count it.
Nailed it.
Mordrin, you're up.
Right. I'm gonna stay over here. Get on this barrel. And I am going to... Blinded by the light!
Nice.
Blindness on it.
15. Con? I'm not showing you this one. If I have to remember how to do that. Oh wait, I just hit the button. I remember now.
Don't smirk. Don't smirk.
Oh yeah, he makes it.
Ugh.
You just say don't smirk.
Yeah. I don't like it when a DM smirks. Okay.
Yeah, he makes a save. You try and this creature who you now can see kind of has like 3 eyes going up its forehead. Kind of almost like blinks him a little bit, and then just like tilts its head as if it was expecting something more.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh, shade.
Yeah, right?
You go to the tank.
Is that all you can do?
That
Or all
is
you
all
wanna
I'm going to do. I'm just gonna stand back here.
Alright, it is now Sour Dan's turn.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we keep fighting with that.
Yo, boy!
Yep. You have the captain, who is up here, is gonna kind of come over to this edge.
They got weapons.
And you see him pull out a dagger from the side of his belt. And he's like, "Oi! This is for destroying my brother's ship!" And he chucks the dagger at the
Bloop.
Yeah. Oof.
dagger just goes soaring wide
Oh,
right
man.
and kind of.
Did he use his bad hand? He used his bad hand, doesn't he?
Yeah, after you look, you see that he's kind of holding it like his other hand's on his sword, and he has this hand out, and he goes, "Son of a bitch!"
That was my brother's dagger!
Like belt.
And he realizes he then draws his scimitar, but he can't do anything else, so he stays, he actually moves away from the stairs just to let anybody else down who needs it. We and Reed, you are up next.
I'll go because I'm not entirely hampered by range, so to speak.
Yeah.
We are going to pull out the gem, start casting over it for a few seconds, chanting. Pull out. Looks like electricity is just kind of playing over his hand for a second before he throws it at the thing.
Okay.
Cast spell level. We'll go with yes.
70?
3rd level.
Damn, son.
That just
Dang.
barely hits.
Holy shit!
So,
Yes.
you see this, like, crackling blue orb of arcane energy that Reed has in his hand, and he just kind of baseball-style winds it and hurls it at this sea monster that kind of popped up out of the water. You see it hit on impact in up in near its around its.
Overlord froze.
Oh no!
No!
Overlord! Did I come back?
You came back!
You are.
Come
Back.
Okay, that was weird.
So
It hit like in his gills and kind of like lodged itself in there, and you see it just, and you see the lightning energy kind of crackle over this monster's body, and it kind of writhes in pain, taking what was that, 27 points? Lightning damage.
When you cast a spell,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
yes. I'm going to then spend 2 sorcery points.
Being fancy.
Yes, Big Thing. Let's make sure Big Thing gets hit as often, as quickly as possible. To cast a Quicken spell, which will be a cantrip version of this, which goes...
That misses.
Yeah.
And goes kind of wide to the right as you were just really impressed by the fact that that orb landed like in its gill and just electrocuted the top of him. That your shot just goes wide right. Is that all you want to do?
Yeah, I think that's about all I got.
All right, we.
Okay, I'm gonna rage, and then.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, what do I do?
You do what is right for your character.
I know that's what's so hard. Because there's a thing I want to do, but I don't know if we would do it.
Just think about we. What would we do?
www.
I was just gonna say that. WWWD. Win.
Okay. I'm gonna throw my javelin at it. I'll run to the edge.
Okay.
Can I go over these grates, or?
Yeah, that's it.
It's
just
level?
like cargo. Yeah.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Yeah. And then just... And... That'll happen.
That hits.
Yeah.
So +2 to the damage.
Alright, so you see it kind of lodges itself into its fishy-like flesh.
Gross.
And yeah.
That's my turn.
You're welcome. It is now Aldrich and the sailors' turns. Immediately as this thing came crashing out of the water, you saw the sailors rush up to the top deck, and they have 2 crossbows mounted on the deck, and they both kind of swivel towards where this thing is currently at. Aldrich, you can go ahead and go first, though.
So all I'm gonna do is cast Quinel on myself and up my AC. That's all I can do, because I can't swing at it yet. So I'm gonna use my action to cast a spell.
Sounds good. The sailors are going to... most of them have, like, they had crossbows stocked. So they are actually going to all take a shot at it with their crossbow. I need to... I'm just gonna roll this one.
If only I had more javelins I could have thrown again.
Right.
I'll
I've
give
got
you
one in
mine.
the bag of holding. It's a lightning one.
Don't throw it.
Well, we have 2 attacks, that's why. Or some of us do, at least.
So, the 2 guys with the
javelins.
mounted crossbows
Those are simple weapons.
find purchase in the sea monster, dealing 8 points of damage total from the 2 guys in the back, and then the archer that you had seen earlier, Ross, he also finds purchase with his bow, and he I don't. What's the damage die for that bow? I only have the crossbow.
For which bow? Longbow?
Either or, it doesn't. Whichever.
Longbow is 1d8 and
Okay.
shortbow is 1d6.
Alright, so they hit him for a total of 13 points of damage between all of the sailors that were firing. And that is all that they can do. None of them really moved. You see the Goliath has a crossbow, however he quickly tosses it aside and grabs up a greatsword and starts to move down onto the deck. Next is Ross. Actually, sorry. Next is the monster's turn.
Yay.
Son of a bitch.
Oh.
Burn.
He sees all of you guys crowded over here and uses his movement, and he gets right up against the boat. And you see him. It's a very weird visual because he's kind of like sitting in the water like this, like with his head looking at you. However, you see that a tentacle comes out and basically comes across to swipe at whatever happens to be on the deck.
Let me get my calculator out.
And he has 3 attacks.
Fuck.
So he's gonna take a swipe with each. He has a tentacle at the 3 that are standing right there. So we, Aldrich, and Reed.
One of them, I'm going to go. Oi, fish breath!
Please move.
Do you just on the first one? I'm going from top to bottom, so I'm going we, Aldrich, Reed.
I'd save it for Reed.
Yeah, I'm gonna save it
Because
for
he
Reed.
gets squishy.
Alright, that's fine.
So whatever it is, it's
Minus
What?
2.
Yeah. Damn it.
The first one
Not our very
Is it-
squishy.
22 to hit.
Oh
We
my god.
Well, it's been fun playing with you guys.
21 to hit Aldrich.
Yep.
Oh. So that was my damage. I got real scared.
And then 16 minus 2 is
So 14.
14 for Reed.
This is me.
Yay!
Protect the squishy!
It worked!
Protect
Protect squishy.
Squishy!
Squishy, come back over here! Come back over here!
Reed,
God, that Joe would be proud.
you take
I shall call you squishy, and you shall be mine.
12 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay, so half, so 6.
halved. Aldrich, you take 12 as well. And then I need you both to make Constitution saving throws.
Nope, I'm immune to disease.
You're immune to this?
I'm immune to disease.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
11?
So,
No.
You are now diseased.
that's what you think. Because that's what's gonna happen. Okay, cool. So I'm diseased.
You don't notice anything immediately.
Let me just add that to my extra notes.
But yeah, you are currently diseased, so just make sure to write that down.
25 grand in a funeral, 25 grand in a funeral.
I already called the Viking funeral. I want rights. I want to be.
Just
Stop.
just let me know when to target the boat we're on, okay? Just
I always
Oh,
knew it was
shit.
gonna be fire that took me out. I always knew.
And he. Yeah, that's all he's gonna do for now. Ross, it is now your turn.
Oh fuck this piece of shit.
He's close
Oh,
enough
yeah.
now to do arrows.
No, definitely no. He's been close enough for me.
It's like a
I-
500
The
range.
3 up top, or the melee can hit him now, because he's
Yeah.
right up against the boat.
Oh, and I cast Hunter's Mark because I hadn't said anything yet. I cast Hunter's Mark and I just
That's fine.
Legolas style 2 arrows right into his eyes.
Yep. They both hit.
Hang on.
Nice.
6
Nice.
and a 4, so altogether that's something.
Got it.
Good
I have a
job.
calculator. I got it. I didn't add it all up, but I did it individually and got it, so we're fine.
Okay.
So you just see 2 arrows
28. There's 28 points of damage.
embed themselves in him. He now has crossbow bolts and arrows sticking out of him. Is that all you want to do?
Can I also get Hayate to move over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Behind the
Point.
Goliath?
Yes.
behind like the stairs, behind like the
that's fine.
line of sight. I don't want him to be able to be seen. I can see him, but I don't want that thing to be able to see him.
Gotcha. That's fine.
I just point and go.
Now we're back up to the top. Tuck, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to. Is he still in my? Is he still in? Is he still in my storm cloud?
Yeah, because it's a 60-foot radius.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
So?
you're perfectly fine.
Okay, sure.
He's still in there.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna call lightning again.
All right. Well, he's gonna try and succeed on a dex save. I'm not gonna tell you. Well, he fails it, so go ahead.
He fails it. All right. So 3d10.
His dex really sucks.
Big money, no whammies.
And actually, that was just a d20. I didn't read.
So it's 3d10.
Yes.
Okay, 4, 6, 16.
Okay.
16 points of damage for that.
Got it.
Then I'm going. Oh, not the ruler. I'm going to move. Hang on. What's my reach?
Where
and
combat range?
Yeah, you're in melee range.
Okay.
It's a
I'm gonna
little
use my-
cramped, but you guys are
That's
all
fine.
can reach him.
Because I'm raging, I can use a bonus attack to dash. So I'll just dash back later. I'm going to.
That just barely hits.
Okay.
You have advantage on it because I'm raging and it's within 5 feet of me.
Okay, awesome.
So, well then, yeah, you definitely hit.
It's a super
that's
hit.
Another
So
9
posh.
plus 2 because you're raging.
Yep.
I finally learned that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still haven't, so thank you.
You can. There's in the weapons tab. There's a bonus for damage. You can just put +2 or whatever. You have like a setup
Okay.
second thing for rage weapons.
I will do this.
That's what that does.
Second dice damage. Okay, so 2.
Oh, there should be like alongside there. Like there should be a
Oh,
bonus
like-
tab.
Bonus. Yep.
Yeah, just put 2.
We'll figure it out after.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. And then I'm going to use my bonus to back up again. Oh yeah, no, I found the 2 bonus to damage. Yep, got it.
Alright.
Yep, I'm done.
Thordrin, you're up next. As long as Tuck is done.
Right.
Yep, I'm done.
I'm going to attempt the classic. I take my lyre out and I strum it a couple times in a horrible sound. I'm like, I'm in your head, you giant fish. You're gonna flounder your attacks.
Beautiful.
Do they have ears?
Aboleth?
They understand deep speech and telepath, so they got to be.
Yeah, mine's
Oh,
psychic.
yeah.
It's psychic damage. It's in his
Oh,
brain.
Yeah, I mean,
There you go.
he's in his head.
I'm in your head. In your head.
Wisdom save?
Yeah, 15.
He
He's like a
just,
super wise
just
creature.
makes it.
Ugh!
Just
So it
makes
takes half
it.
damage.
So he
So
takes
he
half
takes
that. So he takes
6. Or is it
Yeah.
7? 7?
maybe 7.
7.
7.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn it.
As it kind of like shakes its head around, almost trying to get rid of the sound of your voice.
As a
out of its
bonus
head.
I
action,
know the feeling.
I look over at Reed and I'm like, light him up! And give him a inspiration.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. He is now going to use one of his legendary actions.
Of course he is.
No thanks.
Fuck.
Well, that's not a good thing to have.
As you see a giant tail come out of the water, and he is going to take a swipe at the one that he missed earlier.
Reed.
We're not your
Hello.
enemies!
Squishy!
Hey, another cutting words. Good job.
We're not your enemies!
Squishy.
Protect the squishy!
Nope, not gonna do anything.
Nope, not at all. Not at all.
Oh,
Nice.
right.
Roll the D8 anyway.
I'm so sorry, Reed.
Who's got potions on them? Because I don't.
You take
Me, I've got
20
the bag
points
I've got the bag of holding.
of bludgeoning
Alright.
damage.
Reaction!
Hell's
Oh,
rebuke.
jeez.
You see Reed get knocked around severely.
Tail.
Like, oh.
I never see that.
You see him just kind of breathing heavy, just glaring at his eyes start to glow. You see this glow start to emanate off of him. What
I
language?
feel like we've seen this picture
Deep
before.
speech.
Does anybody know perhaps Infernal?
Nope.
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 I know Sylvan.
Bless you.
Well played.
And he just the energy grows and grows into this like greenish flame that kind of surrounds him. and
Green
shoots
flame!
out towards
Sorry.
the.
Yeah, get wrecked!
And he does not make his deck save.
We
so he
found
takes
his
a
weakness. Dex saves. Let's get him.
full 21 points of fire damage. So as you get hit with this tail, you kind of take a second and pause, and you create this hellish rebuke and fire it off at him. And he's almost taken aback by it. You see him kind of like
touch our squishy.
wiggle around in pain as this fire now kind of burns part of its flesh. Now it is Sour Dan's turn. If that's all you're gonna do.
Good name.
That
It's a
was your
reaction,
reaction.
something on it's.
Or you're done, right?
Yeah, that's what you can do as a
Yeah, I
reaction.
think he's done.
I'm
Right,
gonna.
then
well,
it's-
my last little bit. I'm just gonna move over here, and then I'm done.
Sour Dan kind of sees that right up in the middle there is kind of crowded, so he's actually going to run this way and down the steps towards you, Ross. And he has a dagger in his hand, but he hesitates for a second and decides not to throw it, just because of how poorly it went last time. He does, however, end up grabbing a crossbow from on the side of the deck, but that's him running and grabbing it is going to be his action, so he's not going to attack on this turn. We and Reed, you are up.
Go ahead, Reed.
Okay. Oh, he's the eyes are still glowing. He's still cursing and so he's still speaking in tongues as far as any of y'all know.
Yep.
Oh lord.
But it seems
Oh,
like
Lord.
well, it worked so well the last time. Let's hope it really works this time.
Oh, and that
Good.
one.
Nope.
Oh, across the board. Across the
So
board.
it you try and hurl it again, and it just sails wide to the
Boop.
right, and,
And he's-
yep,
yeah.
flops into the ocean.
So again, spending the sorcery points for the bonus
Yep.
action.
Nice.
That one will hit,
Boom.
and another 15
Good.
points of fire damage. Nice.
Pew pew.
And the smart thing would be to actually have him retreat, but I don't think he's wanting to retreat right now. So just stay where he is, just really focused
go.
on wanting to make this thing dead. So, please make it dead before it does the same to me.
How?
Make it dead, please.
Before
Oh, okay.
you, no, I'm just kidding. I can't do anything else. Never mind. I was gonna use a legendary action, but it doesn't work.
Just out of curiosity, how high is the deck from the sea?
That's what I was
It's-
afraid of.
You would have to make a dex save to not hurt yourself.
To not
Okay.
break your legs.
So it's high then?
It's pretty high. Yeah.
It's pretty high?
Then
Okay.
how would we get you back out, babe?
I
Rope.
assume we have ropes, and I can walk on water.
You and your fucking rope.
Alright, I'm just gonna attack it then, because I'm not gonna do that.
All right. I mean, you
Nice.
could. You could always try.
Good. I
22.
could.
That hits. So 9.
And no.
Yeah, so 9 damage.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Again, you just kind of slash out with your sword, and manage to hit just the edge of it. Is that all you can do?
Yep, I'm dead.
Aldrich and the sailor's turns.
Okay, so as my bonus action, I'm going to pull the cork on a potion. I'm going to down it. So that's a potion of full moon. So it acts as a potion of heroism. So
Got
that's 10 extra hit points, and I am under the effects of bless.
Damn.
It's like he's trying to speak to me. I know it.
I knew most of those words.
Effects, potion, something about a moon.
Alright. So, we're gonna swing. First
Adam.
attack, attack, attack. So,
And you have advantage for me.
I do have advantage. So, it's crit fish because that was a 22 to hit.
Yeah, go for
That
it.
wasn't crit fish, so 22
Okay. that
hits,
hits.
and we'll see what the second one does. 23. Yep, 23. Look at that 19. That was almost a 20. So, D10s. D10s. So the first one is a 9 plus. So that is 17 points of damage for the first shot. Second shot is 15 points of damage, so 32 in total.
Got it.
And for the people within 5 feet of me, before the beginning of my next turn, you get to add that plus 5 to your damage.
Awesome.
Wait, huh?
Yeah.
For melee attacks.
Bugger.
Hit it with your
Sorry,
stick.
Squishy.
The sailors are now going to shoot their crossbows / longbows. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's also a miss. Wow, these guys suck.
Oh my
That's still a
God.
miss.
Wow.
That one hits.
Taylor,
Thank
come
God.
on.
1 hit out of 5. And hitting
Thank God.
for 2 points of damage.
Oh my god. Shoot better.
So you just see crossbow bolts and an arrow or two go whizzing past it.
Killing these malls.
It is now its turn.
Bring it.
Squishy run.
It.
Squishy run!
Okay, so now it goes back. It is going to use its 3 tentacle attacks again. How far away are you? You are just out of its reach.
Stay there, Chuck.
So it's gonna hit
That's
all
not
3 of you guys again.
No, Squishy!
Low numbers. Low numbers.
20.
Do you know?
Yeah,
Is
that
your
hits.
cutting words a cantrip,
It-
Thor?
Fuck!
28.
It uses his inspiration.
And 19.
Oh, he's using another one.
Using it for
14.
Shield.
Can I use it on the 20?
On the 20?
Yeah.
That'd be on Wii, so yeah, it knocks it down to 15.
God damn it, that still hits.
Shit.
Ugh.
No!
Yep.
Alright, so it hits all three of you?
Do not want.
David cast shield.
Oh,
Yeah,
That-
I was working on that.
I was to say.
So,
but
that drops it down to a 14 on the one that was going for me, and a miss.
Awesome. Alright, so then it hits the top two of you.
again,
Uh,
bye temporary hit points I just gained.
Wii, that's 9.
Alright.
Halved because he's raging.
Right. So 5, I assume, right?
Aldrich, 11.
So I just lose my temporary hit points and 1. Not bad.
Yep. And then it's going to use, it turns its eye
No!
to the one who has been shooting it with magic. And it's,
Oh, God.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
No.
You have advantage, or you have inspiration.
Saving throw. Does the inspiration actually apply to?
Saving throws you can add to any roll.
Yes.
Okay. We'll keep
It's
that.
not damage.
Hang on a second. Yeah, we'll what's the
D8.
what was it?
It's a D8.
D8. Just to make sure.
Oh,
Oh,
my
Good.
You-
God.
You feel this like force of magic come over you, and you almost start to panic as you feel like your body is being controlled by something else, and then you just shake it off, and you kind of are like, oh man.
Dodged a bullet.
Inferno!
I'm so scared.
And that is all that he can do. So,
Do we have to make con saves again?
You're already disease. It's a disease, not a poison.
you, I was gonna say, you, at the end of his turn, you start to kind of look down at your arms, and the skin on your arm actually starts to look translucent, and it gets very, very slimy.
What? Okay.
Bad fucking juju.
I'm ready for it.
How do we fix this?
With stuff we don't have.
Don't zip, don't.
I know.
He knows.
To his credit, he does technically know.
I do know. My
Oh,
character
that's right. I
does.
Because
forgot
he's
you're
a Witcher.
Yeah, that's right.
So
he
in
does
character,
technically-
bad fucking juju.
Aldrich, what is this?
Oh,
Have I seen anything like this before? I can't do like a nature.
This is something that you have never
Yeah.
seen before.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
What are the effects?
you're-
Anything?
nothing currently.
Okay.
We'll get to that. Your skin is now translucent and kind of slimy.
And slimy? Alright.
What the fuck?
Ross, it is now your turn.
I do the same thing I did earlier. I pull out 2 arrows and fly right at his face. God damn it!
oh.
They both miss.
None of them hit.
So 2 hours just kind of off to either side of it. Is there anything else?
No, that probably is gone now. I don't have that inspiration from Thorgin anymore, do I?
Nope, only lasts
No,
a minute.
10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes.
That all?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Tuck, you're up. Thor, you're on deck.
All right. I'm gonna call light. I'm just gonna rinse and repeat what I did last time. So I'm gonna call lightning.
See, I like rolling these hidden. It's a natural 1.
Yes!
Good.
And that's not even subtracting his -1 for dex. That's like a natural 1. So
That's
technically
amazing.
he rolled a 0.
Okay, that's 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Then I'm going to come up, do my great axe. Hang on.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Yes!
Boom.
There you go.
And because I'm a barbarian, that I can roll an extra d12 or something and add that to it. Is that right?
Is you the right level
It's
for
your
that?
half orc.
Or is it
Yeah.
half work for crit fiance, whatever it's called?
Yeah.
It's
Okay, rolling
seven.
d12.
Savage crit, whatever it is.
Yeah.
An extra 3 points.
Okay. 26.
Yeah, when you
or
score a critical, roll 1 extra of the damage weapon die.
Yeah,
or
so
weapon
d12.
damage die.
And then
Yep.
what was that roll?
something. 3.
That was a 3.
So 26
Okay.
in total.
Got it. As you just take your great axe and swing right into the side of this, it leaves a huge gash. It's kind of like
Oh, add a d8, add 5 damage to that, so 32?
because of your
Because of pack attack.
got it.
Oh, yes!
So you just hack right into the side of this thing.
wail on him.
And you pull your axe back out, and he almost starts to fall over, like in half fall over, and he is looking terrible.
I would lick it, but I see that Wee's going translucent, and I think better of it.
Thordrin, you are up as long as Tuck is done.
Yep, I'm done.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna look at it again and attempt another Dissonant Whispers.
What's the save? Wisdom.
15 Wisdom.
You rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's a 7.
7.
What is
It's. How do you want to do this?
Yes!
Oh, good job! Yes!
Bard
You're gonna
kill.
win-
Make him drown himself.
No, I'm gonna do my classic move. I'll just be like, I'm in your head. In your head. You're seafood. Seafood. Seafood! And his head just goes.
As you say this, the creature kind of turns its head. You see its eyes go wide. And from where Tuck had hit it earlier, it starts to crumble more. And as it's crumbling, its head just out the sides. And then it slumps into the water and starts to sink into the bay.
Yeah,
And-
boy!
Now,
Okay, so immediately after this,
yeah.
I'm gonna start yelling at the soldiers to start pulling up buckets of water.
Okay.
As you're doing that, they kind of all look at you. He's just gonna go like that.
Are they looking at me like I'm stupid?
No, they look questioning, but they listen to you and immediately kind of start looking around for buckets and stuff. And knowing that you are a witcher and that you have experience and whatever, they don't seem to question anything that you're about to say in regards to this. So they start pulling up buckets of water onto the ship itself.
So I'm going, is there any empty
I draw my
barrels on?
sword.
You
Sorry,
what?
go ahead.
Well, you're alright.
That's what I'm fixing now.
I drop my sword and I'm freaking out and like trying to wipe the slime off my arms. And I'm like, Aldrich, help! Help!
I go over to
Calm
Wee and I'm
down.
just like, what is it? What's wrong?
I'm
Is
also
there-
helping with the water.
Is there an empty barrel on deck? And if there's not, I'm emptying it out.
There's the cask that that Thordrin finished last night.
Is it big enough to fit we?
Yes, the gnome could fit in the bucket.
All right, I'm picking up the gnome and I'm setting him in the barrel, and I'm going to start pouring seawater on him.
I start helping. I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
All we're doing right now is buying him time. He has to be submerged in water. That's this. None of us have the capability of curing what he has.
Are you fucking serious?
Submerged in water?
Submerged in
Sour
water.
Dan.
I
I
take
turned
the
around
ring off.
to Sour Dan.
Oh,
And
take the ring off.
I had it to Aldrich.
All right, take
He's
the
trying to
ring.
put him in. He's not going in.
No.
Well, it's an empty barrel. So as you pour water in, I rise. Yeah, I take the ring off. I give it to Aldrich.
I
Okay.
turn immediately to Sour Dan and I say, do you have a healer on board?
And he kind of looks and he goes, "No, but there's one back in. No, I don't think there's one there. There's one in Lightshade.
I'm going to grab him and I'm going to tell
Keep
him.
going.
Go now!
So Aldrich, I'm gonna want that ring back.
That's
But
fine.
then I start panicking again. I just totally lose all coolness.
All gone.
I put one of the direwolf pelts around him as like comfort. As like one of them like shock blankets. I don't care that it's getting wet. He just
I'm just in a barrel in a fucking direwolf pelt.
God, this thing's such a fucking nasty disease.
So I'm at like this
The only one
level.
that has it?
And
He's the only one who got it, yeah.
Yes.
Aldrich,
I'm
do
immune.
I have to go under? Like totally?
You-
Can I breathe?
Okay. Just to fill you in, because Aldrich knows this, so
Yeah.
I'll just read it. The skin becomes translucent and slimy. The creature cannot regain hit points unless it is underwater, and the disease can only be removed by heal or another disease-curing spell of 6th level or higher.
Oh shit.
When
Yeah.
the creature is outside a body of water, it takes 1d12 acid damage every 10 minutes unless moisture is applied to the skin before 10 minutes have passed.
So it puts the
Can
lotion
he,
on
like,
his skin,
can-
or else it
can
dies.
he drink like a bottle underwater?
Well, I can touch him underwater and heal him.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have
Yeah, that-
Yeah.
healers you can do by touch.
Well, would I stay
Going
at
to
a
the
long
bag.
rest if I'm underwater still?
Going to the bag. Going to our bag of holding. Where is it?
Ross has it.
You're
Ross has
literally like, it's like around me. What do you need?
Green potion, jellyfish in it.
There's a potion of water breathing.
I immediately pull it
We
out and
don't
hand
need
it
it
to
right
him.
now.
Okay, but we do have it.
We do
Just
have
in
what we
case.
need to do it. Because right now we gotta moisten his skin every 10 minutes. That's why I threw him in a
Oh
barrel.
my god.
Sorry, throw him in a barrel.
Keep him in there. Just tell us when you need to pee.
I'm just pouting.
It'll be fine, it'll be fine.
Let me.
I look at,
We're
I lock eyes with Sour Dan and I say, are we on our way? We are going to a
Yes.
healer right now.
And he kind of like gets his crew going.
I start
I'm gonna
playing
grab
like
him by the collar. I'm gonna look at any cost of this you're paying.
Understandable.
I start playing music to try and get the crew to like work fast and
You're like the orchestra on the Titanic.
Yes.
When
I
there's,
want
like,
them-
when there's like panic and chaos, you're like.
I want them to move fast.
I go over to Wee and I pull up a crate and I stick my hand in the water with my hand and I just hold it. And say, "We've got you, honey."
I hold Ross's hand.
As you guys
And
are
I'm just
doing
not
this,
sitting, I'm just sitting right there. I've made myself comfortable.
and you can feel a ship starting to move again towards the island where Lightshade is. That's where we're gonna call it for tonight.
Oh no! Why does it play a prank on Ross? No.
I mean, you could do that really
Does
fast.
the water feel warm?
Well, no, I didn't think of that. How long is the trip to Lightshade or whatever it is?
It's currently early morning. You'd get there like mid-afternoon.
Okay. Well, after some time passes, like after things have kind of calmed down and we're on our way, I I minor illusion a set of gills on my neck, and I nudge Ross. I nudge Ross, and I'm like, do I have any? Is there?
I go.
Gnomes.
Hell!
So mischievous.
And then
Ross,
I laugh.
you're I was gonna say, are you actually pulling it? Because I was gonna have her make a perception check to see if she actually freaked out or not. But
I
well,
make a perception check.
I was gonna wait till she reacted and see what happens.
yeah, go ahead and make a perception check to see if you can tell that it's an illusion.
15.
Yeah, she probably could.
What's your? Do you have a spell DC, Mike?
Not on my sheet. I forget what it. I don't remember.
Then it'll be 12.
Yeah, so then she can. From seeing you do other minor illusions, you know that it's not actually real.
I do take a second, and I'm kind of like, wait, come on.
Yeah.
No, fine.
I let it fade, and I'm like, well, it's, can't be too serious.
Gnome in a barrel.
Yeah.
I
Go in a
laugh.
barrel.
I laugh and I nudge him with my elbow, but I keep holding it to him.
I just keep floating in this barrel.
Yeah, because he's so cool like that.
Yeah, it's casual.
I gotta regain my coolness somehow.
That's where we'll call it for this evening.
There we go.
So,
Right.
stream,
Wow.
thank you for hanging out with us.
Wow, that was awesome.
I hope
That
you
was-
enjoyed. So we haven't
I
played.
can't believe we fought in Aboleth.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
25,000 gold. And probably that's a huge chunk of experience too.
Yeah.
Uh,
I should have gone something that's easily divisible by 6.
No, you won't level.
No,
But-
it's not that
Damn
much.
it.
It's still a shit ton though.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
We are playing again tomorrow night.
We
Stream.
are
Yeah, we
playing
are.
again tomorrow night.
This is part one
Same
of
time,
2 of the
same
double
place.
header.
Yep.
So
Double feature.
yes, part
Picture
2 is
show.
tomorrow,
Same back
Picture show.
and
Same
there will be
ass
more
cave.
shenanigans tomorrow.
Hooray!
Because-
Hooray!
That's always fun.
And I don't know what
Can't
happened to
believe
the
you played a
overlay,
break
but I'll
on.
fix it tomorrow. Something weird happened to everything. So-
Yeah, I just see everything kind of shifted.
Yeah, everything shifted. And then it shifted back
Who
after I
knows?
fixed it, so I don't know what happened.
Just roll 20.
Somebody said that your barrel is a sensory deprivation tank.
Yo, that's awesome.
A barrel of wee.
Nice, Jack.
Sounds like a floater to me.
Oh.
Yeah,
Kappa. Oh, boy.
So,
Holding that hand, man. I'm
Banned,
here for
Giggity.
you.
Banned.
alright.
No,
And
I
with
enjoyed
that,
it.
we'll call it a
Bye,
night.
guys. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
stream.
See you tomorrow.
Bye, see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.